Bro, you get the credit card for the pizza and then use the credit card to order more pizza. That's it.
That's a cheat code.
That's how you get through it, man.
Big Salad don't want you to know the secrets. We won't.
Yeah.
We know how to do it.
Big back hacks. They were here with Fiasco Fire, knowing the system, the credit card system.
Now this is what's gonna get us banned from Twitch. We figured it out.
They're gonna silence us real quick.
You know, we all about to have a fall out of a 10. We all about to fall out of 10-story building.
All right, we ready? I think we're ready.
Do it.
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all ready for the super? No, shut up. Are you ready for the super villain babysitter tier list? We're gonna go through all the list, or the list of short list of what it started at 30. I think we're at like 40 something. Anyway, we have a short list of villains, and we're ranking if they'll make great babysitters or terrible babysitters, or if you ever see your kids again. A lot of these, I don't know if we'll ever see our kids again. I don't know, but we'll see. We're going to the list. We're starting off with Bebop and Rocksteady. These are two of my favorites. I feel like they'd be some great uncles for your kids, no?
Straight up.
I feel like they mean well, even though they, you know, unless your kid's a turtle, I don't think you have anything to be afraid of.
Okay, hold on. First, let's lay the ground rules for everybody.
Oh yeah, we have to lay the ground rules. Yeah. All right, so we got 3 kids, right? One's 5, one's 8, and one's 14. How about that?
Why do we have 3? Are they all from the same? Wait.
I don't even want to watch 3 kids.
No,
All right, 2 kids.
Very specific.
I don't know. That was just off the dome.
Oh, you said 5, 8,
That was not off
14?
the dome.
Yeah, but no. Let's go. If we're doing 2 kids, let's go younger. Let's go 5, 8.
I was finna say, because I would just make the 14-year-old watch the other 2.
No, we can't do that. That's how it was in the old days. But now everything's that's neglect. They say, you know.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, I was a latchkey kid.
Meanwhile, how am I supposed to get my tan on?
That's how it was back in the day. Don't open the door for Nan.
Nobody.
There's $20 on the counter. Get your brother some pizza. Don't tip. And
Hold on.
that was one of the rules. Don't tip. I was like, okay, damn. And
Don't tip.
we'll be back. If you need anything, call your auntie. Don't call us. Actually, we couldn't call them. Cell phones weren't even around, so that was it. We were just.
You can know where the restaurant they
Yeah, we had to page them.
Nah, it was after
You had a
pages before.
pager? I didn't even have a pager.
We had to wish. That's the technology we had. We had to wish our parents.
I had a rotary phone.
Pretty much a rotary phone.
The best way to get people home was to open up a porno mag or some shit. That's when people would come home right away.
That's crazy.
Right away. As soon as you open that bitch up, you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to town. Nope. Mom and Dad home.
You hear that doorknob jiggling?
Yep.
Prophet, tell us more. You
don't even have time to rush it back in your dad's cabinet. You just had to wait for him to sleep.
I still don't think we were the worst generation, because I was just telling my uncle they used to have commercials for his generation. It was like, do you know where your kids are? Yeah. Do you know where your kids are?
It's like, hey, don't forget, you still got these motherfuckers running around out here. You need to get them. You need to fucking get them because they out here doing shit.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? What the hell? They should be in the bed. No.
Nah, we were out vibing.
And my grandma?
Yeah.
Me and my bike were everywhere.
For real. My shit was like street lights. Street lights come on. That's when you gotta get your ass home.
Exactly. Street lights on. Can you come home?
Be racing them shits down the street. They popping off by.
So we want to have them watching 2 kids, 1 kid.
2 kids. 5 and
2
8.
kids.
I like that.
5 and 8.
Is the
Yeah, I
5-year-old
guess young enough where they can't really watch themselves, but old enough to be like, hey, this guy's a whole ass supervillain. Why you leaving me?
That's fair.
Is my mic too loud? Do I need to turn my?
No, you're perfect. You're good.
You sound fine.
Be like, hey, mom and dad. This guy's literally a rhino and a giant warhog. Is this?
Yeah, my whole thing is I don't want anthropomorphic animals watching my children.
I feel like there were people before they transformed into whatever the hell they are.
It's been so long, I forgot the lore.
Appearances aside.
All right, I'm here.
But listen,
Time. They're talking about having 3 kids. What the?
Don't worry. We aborted one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, a post-birth
late
abortion.
Late term.
Yeah,
he was 583 months.
He gave me a stick, you know.
We have
Where did Sippy go?
I don't know. He's that. Okay, so Bebop. Let's see. Do we need to factor in like their powers?
Oh my god!
And
do you want to see what they look like as humans?
Yeah, I want to see what they look like as humans.
I'm gonna just slide it over here, right there.
What the hell? The one that look like Joe Pesci.
Remember Bebop has a mohawk? Yeah.
That's what they look like.
I remember that.
What was that from?
Well, I definitely don't trust the white guy.
You know he MAGA. He MAGA.
Yeah, either he dove in front of the bullet or shot it. We're not really sure at this point.
But yeah, that's them. That's
But
Right.
I mean, we very much care about kids.
That one was he was in Charlottesville with a tiki torch.
I think if they're hired to do the job, and like, okay, Shorter says, "Hey, watch these kids. These are my kids. Don't fuck up with these kids."
As a mercenary kind of thing.
Yeah. I think they'll do the job. They can do it adequately, but not
I agree.
perfectly.
All right.
I think we also need to counter in how much are these folks getting paid?
Exactly.
Ooh.
We're gonna okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And whose kids are they? Are they our kids? I mean, if they were Shredder's kids, I feel like they would do a better job. If it was Shredder's kids.
Yeah.
True, but
Yeah.
if they're willing to take on the job, I think they'll do an adequate job.
I think they're just basic mercenaries, and Shredder just keeps hiring them.
Yeah,
I think so. If they were Shredder's kids, I think you could turn that into a whole episode of them just trying to keep the baby safe and shit, and bubble wrapping everything, but failing miserably. They bubble wrap everything, but at the same time, he got into the pack of Black Miles and shit.
Or the ooze, and they transformed into people.
Oh my god.
Queen.
What?
Queen, you mute.
She did mute.
No,
Yeah.
sorry. We have a dog incident back here. It's okay. The kid is here though.
Keisha.
I'm putting that on Bebop and Rocksteady.
Keisha.
Where we
Letting us
put?
down.
No, it ain't my dog accident. That's her dog. Anyway.
It is your dog. It's
Anyway.
your dog.
Anyway. Where are we putting Bebop and Rocksteady on the list?
I'm gonna say
It's most likely.
Well,
most likely to be safe.
I think if we can,
I think probably be safe.
Well, they have all these like grenades and guns and shit all the time.
I don't think they'd bring her for that job. No.
Okay,
Plus,
sure.
that one dude got a nose ring, and the baby boomers told me that means you're a terrible person.
Wow.
I don't know. The only person that knows the nose ring is a piece of shit.
Oh.
But
Where's the
yes.
nose ring?
Going forward, I guess we gotta assume that we could just afford anybody at any price, because there are some like heavy hitters on this list.
Yeah.
We're paying everybody minimum wage.
No,
That's
let's just make it so that money isn't an issue. Let's just say that.
Okay, hold on.
If we were gonna do that,
Minimum
that
wage
might add
rule.
another factor. Yeah, that might add another factor.
That's what I was saying.
That could be like, would they do it for minimum wage?
Yeah.
Because these two would definitely do it for minimum wage.
They would do it.
They'll do it for 3 hot dogs and a French
for real.
fries.
And do it for
$2 and a job.
Little Caesar's pizza.
Little Caesars, homie.
And fill out
That's
the
all
credit
card
card.
and everything.
So I think they'll probably.
Because like that level.
Yeah, I say probably.
I go down. I would say we'll most likely be safe.
Most
They're like
likely.
cool uncles that just beat up people from time to time.
They also a pig and a rhinoceros, though. So, I'm just saying, like that part got to factor in at some point.
You judging books by covers now? Is that what's going on?
Maybe they're just a happy, like, gay couple, multi-ethnic or multi-species couple, you know? So
they do remind me of Bert and Ernie in a way, don't they?
Y'all remember that SNL ambiguously gay duo?
They
Yeah.
seem like really cool uncles that are
Yes, prophet, yes.
now and then, you know.
All right. So next we got Bowser.
Bowser.
Oh hell no! Your kid is gonna be toast.
Don't he literally got a flame on his tail?
Yeah, isn't it literally toast?
Wait a minute.
I don't think he has a flame on his
genuinely
tail. No.
If he defends my child like he does Princess, I don't know.
And he also has 9 kids.
Yeah, he already has kids.
Yeah, but he's, I feel like he's a deadbeat, even though they ain't all his kids.
Deadbeat dead.
I feel like he's a deadbeat, bro. I feel like you don't have 9 kids on nobody, especially
He has 9 kids, and they're all castle owners.
That's true. He did bequeath castles to all his children. Nepo babies.
Heavily invested in real estate. I feel like that's already a positive thing that a father would only dream of for his kids.
So he's probably gonna teach your kid how to invest real estate then, right?
Yeah. And each kid set up their own defenses and everything like that, so they're all safe.
Your child will know about 401ks, Roth,
Roth IRAs.
That's what I'm saying.
Over to your blood.
But he's very distracted.
He'll make you
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. If he's not a deadbeat, he's at least
And make your kid a Nepo baby.
You'll have him set.
This is lighthearted. That is true.
Anna, that's Danny in the chat.
We're leaving him for the weekend, right? We're leaving them the kids for the weekend, right? That whole weekend, the kids.
The whole weekend? It's not just like a night.
It's the weekend, right?
I would say the weekend. Yeah, let's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Oh wait, that changes everything. No wait, it was just gonna be like a day.
Oh my god! Wait, are you serious? I thought it was just for a few hours.
You know, I do like a few hours. I don't think it. Yeah, this would be too long for most of these. I'm looking at the list again. We messed up. So
at least one overnight.
Yeah, let's overnight. Yeah.
That's still a lot.
From 8 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Everyone on the no list.
8 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Your kid.
Oh my god.
Because it's different stages of kids. That 4 p.m. kid is not the same as the 8 p.m. kid. It's not the same as the 2 p.m. kid. 2 a.m. kid that then woke up in the middle of the night.
She said today's price is not tomorrow's price.
I mean,
Queen, you're a mom, right? Yep.
I am.
That's crazy.
Truth.
Fuck these kids. Get these kids.
The MJ picture. The MJ picture. Fuck them kids.
I see Danny. Deadly last push.
All right.
last push, is that what he called his
Deadly last push?
His children?
Now we know how he got kids.
I'm gonna get one more pump in, I swear.
He invested in real estate.
Oh,
really gonna pull it
life
out.
changed. Life changed. All right.
So back to Bowser. He
So
does have
Bowser,
a lot of
okay.
kids.
Yeah, and
He has a
here's
lot
the
of
thing.
kids.
He's surrounded by lava all the time.
Oh, wait, so wait, is this at their house or at
No,
my
no,
house?
he's coming into
lives
your
in
home.
that shit. That's his home environment.
Yeah, he's coming
It's
into your
lava.
home.
That, like, come on, man.
No, I think he should be
But he also
dropping the kids
throws
off.
it, so
He
like,
breathes it.
do I not need to worry about him heating up my kids' nuggets?
I'm
Or-
saying my chief objective as a parent has always been never to let my kids have fire. I mean, that's probably number one on the list. Things you don't want them to have. One time, Joshy turned the stove on when we had a pizza box on top of it.
Oh,
Set the
goodness.
motherfucking pizza box on fire.
Yeah, I don't want my
When I
kids-
tell you, I left them all in the house.
But
I
maybe
went
those
outside and
kids
started
should
yelling for
have
help.
fire
I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
Like, oh, that smells delicious.
What
the fuck?
But I'm saying, like, fire is like the number one thing you don't want them to have.
Pork chop
I don't want
sandwiches.
my have fire or
On the other hand, they probably couldn't do damage if they got a hold of fire.
What the fuck?
And everything in there got to be fireproof.
Boy, that smells delicious. Yeah. All right, Bowser.
I He is.
I'd
the
say
kid will be
the
safe.
perfect babysitter.
I
You agree?
You are outside your mind and 10 miles down the road.
My kids
kids
would
are fine.
It will probably be safe.
He doesn't
Probably.
see the kid walk
I'm
up,
saying
he
most
just scares
likely-
them.
By the way,
It was
Dean,
more
thank you for
likely-
saying that I make some good points because I'm going to say the kids most likely won't come back.
I don't think a Nintendo character is
wow.
gonna X your extra kids, you know?
I'm not
his
saying that he'll
shell
do it
is spikes.
intentionally.
He
Yeah, he's
is-
covered in spikes. He got fire
Yeah.
everywhere.
Only for his mouth. He's not on
people
fire.
on the regular.
Wearing a
Are you confusing him with Charmander?
That's
There's
what
no
I'm saying.
fire on Bowser.
There's no fire on him.
He can just breathe fire, that's it.
Yeah, but his
Well,
castle is
it's
surrounded by lava and shit.
No, this is in your home.
Oh, he's coming to my house?
Yeah.
I would let that
We just
motherfucker
did
in the
that.
house.
Okay.
Would not let him in that bitch. Hell no. We gotta watch him at a neutral
Wait. Is this my first insurance claim or second insurance claim?
This is
45th.
Alright, so we
Because
put him
they're
in
not
the
going
middle.
to cover
How
the
about
second
that?
one.
That hoe ain't coming in my house.
Be safe.
I
They
say
will most
yeah,
likely be
probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bowser.
Probably the most likely.
Perfect,
is
perfect.
Yeah,
perseverance.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably solid.
Probably.
Dang it.
Alright.
Y'all crazy. Y'all
Because I feel like
ain't no damn
the
way.
middle of the road. I feel like the middle of the road is kind of like there's a natural threat about them. Spikes. They're on fire or rough, or can be like easily hurt kids.
Y'all gonna hand him your kids, and you gonna get back some burnt ass chicken nuggets. That's what y'all gonna get.
Also,
I don't think he's angry.
His kids are also other like turtles, or what the fuck you call them?
Koopas.
Kids do
Oh,
love
they are
turtles.
badass. They're badass kids. They're really bad. Your
Like,
kid will
mine's
turn-
flesh and
they're badass.
blood and just will not survive anything. Tries to kill itself constantly, does not have a home he can just suck himself into.
Alright, so should we move him up a little bit?
I'm gonna go like
I'm
No.
saying most
No.
likely won't come back.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, most likely.
Your kids might be hurt, but it wasn't intentional. That's what
Okay,
it is.
let's take a vote then. Let's take a vote then. I'm
It was a
voting
dad.
most likely won't come back.
It wasn't intentional.
You think being a dad moves you down a tier?
I vote
Yeah, it
perfect.
moves him down a tier. He has a nurture. He has a nurture
Oh,
in him.
is this like the military thing? Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh yeah, okay.
heck
So
yeah.
if you're an actual parent, then yes, we'll move
But
you down a
his
tier.
kids are fire resistant. Come on, man.
My kids
I'm start talking like
This
Biden
is,
now.
this is
Come on,
only for
Jack.
like 6 hours.
No malarkey here.
6 hours. You think he's gonna do a lot of damage in like 6 hours?
It's overnight.
Yeah, overnight. Yeah.
No, I thought, date
8
night
p.m. to, like,
is the
4
best
a.m..
scenario.
Yeah. Huh?
Like, we're gonna get more, like, likelies and probablys if we do like a date night. If we do an overnight, then it's gonna be a lot of like your kid's dead.
No, it's like an overnight date night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I think
I
8
like
p.m. to
overnight
4
date night.
a.m.
Here's the other
I'm
thing
gonna
too.
hotel.
Booked us.
Would you be able
what kind of date nights
to-
Yes. Yes,
You
we
not go
booked
to
the
the hotel,
Marriott.
bro?
God damn it.
You do a staycation. Exactly,
Yeah,
Queen.
yeah, there we
Exactly.
go, yeah.
You do a staycation. You do a little thing, you go in the pool, you come back, get some loving done, you know.
So,
But here's my thing. Would you be able to
Big
relax
vacation, though.
if you knew your kids was home with him?
We paid him money. He did the job.
Pay the money.
I'm saying I would be stressing the whole
Word,
time.
word.
If a fire-breathing motherfucker was in my house with my children,
I am moderately worried, but I know he's not gonna try.
you know, y'all do whatever y'all want. This shit is what the hell already.
Rocket, what was the question you
What the
said?
hell
To
already?
be able to do what?
Relax. Enjoy yourself.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
We'll keep that
absolutely
probably
not.
then. Everyone,
Yeah,
is that profit?
Let's just move on. I lost this one.
keep that move on.
All right.
The world done got crazy on me, man. I'm too old.
Now we trust in turtles in my world. All right. Next we have Cersei Lannister.
I have no idea.
oh.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all got a problem with the human person? Okay. That doesn't breathe fire? Okay.
Mercy
It is
had
so-
means of fire. She hated kids.
Wait a minute.
She had
Am I related to her?
Yes.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
no.
everyone's
In that
related
case,
to
you
her.
didn't let it twice, baby boy. Let's go. That's a win. That's a dub.
No, but wait,
Babysitter,
seriously,
let's go.
am I a Lannister?
Are you going the incest route? On my channel?
What? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying she's gonna treat
I already did.
her siblings and uncles that are also her siblings differently.
No, I don't think we're related to anybody on the list. Let's say that then.
We're small.
I'm more worried she's gonna fuck my kids if we're related. That's what I'm saying.
I knew it. There it is. I was waiting for it.
Whoa.
There it is.
And there goes the first edit of the night.
Yeah, that's go fire has been banned.
We're small
Oh,
folk.
man.
We're small folk. And she, for whatever reason, is watching our kid.
Let's see.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not
There
gonna
we
care.
go.
I don't really got a strong opinion on this. I think Cersei did her own kids fucked up. Like she didn't do it on purpose. Like she didn't intentionally go out of her way to fuck her kids up. It was just her actions.
They were just in the room when she was killing her uncle.
That's
I
crazy.
just came back.
I don't remember that.
The kid's toast.
Crazy.
I know
I don't think she was
Tommy
aware about
killed
her
himself
kid.
because he
I
saw
think
the
the kid
crypt
is
being
toast.
blown up.
Yeah, I'm going with toast.
Not the crypt, the steps.
Screw this, bro.
She's
Alright.
human and she
We got our
was
first
kid.
toast.
What the hell kind of world are we living in? The dude that literally breathes fire is not making toast out of our children. What the hell is going on in this world?
I like how being a dad is safe,
Yes.
but then being a mom is zero no fuckers.
For real. And she didn't do shit to her children. She only got 3. She made
She's a
one of them
mom.
king.
That
She
is a
made
point.
one of them
Incest
king.
mom.
Moms killed it. Cersei's terrible.
Yeah,
She
no,
would kill
Bowser's
all
kids are
her
doing well off for themselves. Cersei's kids are kind of
Cersei's-
traumatized.
Dude, Cersei's.
Yeah, Tom had literally killed
Hold on, Art
herself.
has
Killed
to
herself. That was from her actions blowing up
Yeah.
the Taylor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come home to my kid in a fetal position in the corner, just wondering why.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's gonna be traumatized, but he'll live.
Wait,
Or
are
did
my
she-
kids blonde?
He won't live.
Okay, hold on. Are the
You
kids
can just
boys?
out of the window.
Are the kids boys, or are they one of them a girl? Because the girl's
Boy,
dead.
one girl.
Let's
When
make,
the girl's dead, the boy lives. Is what I mean.
Boy, one girl. Whoa.
let's make the older one a girl.
You ever met a fucking boy mom? Them bitches are crazy.
Wow.
I'm telling you that
That
because
explains my
Excuse
wife
me.
so much.
no, no offense to present company. I'm not talking about
Wait
y'all.
till I
I'm
get
talking
down.
about I'm talking about the
Smooth
crazy
cover.
ass on
He is
TikTok.
bonkers.
I'm talking about the crazy ass boy moms on TikTok that act like they're gonna get jealous over their boyfriend or their son's first girlfriend and shit. Them type of boy moms.
That is Cersei.
Oh.
You think that's Cersei?
You know who I'm talking about? You
Yeah,
know
I
who I'm
know what
talking
you're
Yes,
talking
that is
about.
Cersei 100%.
All
That's
Cersei's
Cersei.
kids died, and she tried to kill everybody else's kids. I mean, what are we arguing about?
All right.
Thank you. That's what
We're
I
keeping her at toast.
What
Let's
do you
keep
mean?
her at toast.
Wait. But they all made it to at least like 12 years old.
Yeah, and then they.
Yeah, okay. Was that
Listen, all I'm saying is my kids aren't gonna in a 12-hour window. My kids are not making a play on the goddamn Iron Throne, so I think they're gonna be all right.
I think that'd be
You got
alright.
a point. Yeah, it is a small amount of time.
Middle school, yeah. At least my kids finished middle school. Yeah.
Also, I don't think Cersei's going to be the one watching them. She's going to hire someone after you hired her.
Exactly. It's
To
gonna
watch
be one of
the
them
throne.
maids that bring her to milk a poppy and shit.
There, yeah.
Either way, that's all I'm gonna say. Either
Well,
way,
it's whatever. We can leave the ranking be. It's fine. I won't argue too hard.
I say bring it down 1.
I think, yeah, I was going to bring it down one just off of that. I think it's a short amount of time where your kids will come back, maybe. And I don't even think she'll be.
As long as they don't try to rule the 7 kingdoms, which I will expressly tell them, listen, while you in my car, when you leave this car, you are not going to try to rule the 7 kingdoms. Do you hear me?
that's crazy.
He killed that nurse. She wasn't trying to, or not nurse, the nun. She wasn't trying to rule the 7 kingdoms. She was just ringing the bell.
She was, and she's gonna have your kid walk in the neighborhood. Shame.
Shame.
You know what? It takes a village, right?
Hey, sometimes we got to ring the Live Moss Taco Bell. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just got to happen sometimes.
Speaking of Taco Bell, I need to get some food.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you
All
do.
right. Next.
Can I suggest some Little Caesars in exchange for a credit card?
I was here for that conversation. No.
Would you like to pass all your credit cards?
Little Caesars for a credit card is wild. No, at least I got a meatball farm or something bigger.
Yeah.
Damn, I would just walk past him. I got $5.
That sponsorship money. I still want that.
I found this on the way here.
Right.
Oh, maybe pizza though. Pizza sounds good too.
All right, next we got Dr. Octopus.
Oh boy! Wait, what? Hang on, that's Octopus.
The theme one.
Yeah, Doc Ock.
Who's that?
From Into the kids already? Didn't he already have kids?
I'm not familiar with
this. This is the Enter the Spider-Verse
Yeah,
version.
this is Spider-Verse Doc Ock.
Yeah, this is Spider-Verse.
Oh, I don't know. We didn't get enough of her to like really make a decision, right? She's.
Well, you got what you got, man. You
I don't know enough. I don't know enough about this person, so I'm abstaining from.
Let's just say she's like just all the Dr. Octopuses.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a solid, perfect babysitter.
Yeah, I think she's actually. I think she can pull it through.
Well, the thing
I think they're
She
both
has
solid.
She has the intelligence to actually make a good babysitter.
Yeah,
She has multiple arms to control the kids. Or
you had 8 kids.
Peter.
But the problem is the arms control her, right? So sometimes, so she could lose her mind.
Are your kids a threat to her?
That's Octavia's thinking about.
It's not a variation.
Have you met kids? They are.
Is my kid's name Peter or Parker? We're good.
I think kid will most likely be safe. That's fine. But I mean, if,
like 60% of the kids born today named Parker probably fucked.
No, as long as your kid's not a spider, then yes, I think you'll be fine.
Exactly.
A lot of it is considered bad, but
it's not a variation of Spider-Man. You should be fine.
And she could probably clean your house at the same time. Like she's lots of arms.
She's probably organized.
I mean, also there's technically like 5 brains, right?
Yeah, she's a scientist. She's a
each has its own
very
entity, I guess.
Get your kids into STEM and very quickly. I like this. I like
And even Dr. Octavius, the male version, like he didn't go evil until like his little brain
the inhibitor chip.
The inhibitor chip got fried. So he would have been fine before that.
But do they even need to bring their arms to the house? You know what I mean?
Exactly. You never.
If we're talking about Doc Ock, he's a little unhinged though. But
yeah, Doc Ock.
The extra arms. Yes, please.
But I like Perfect. How about Perfect? Perfect.
I like Perfect too.
Perfect.
Not for kids will most likely, but I feel outvoted. Right. So
except for Peter and Parker.
You guys ready for our first band? Next we got.
Toast.
We're toast.
Oh my God! Just
You need to make a whole new column for this motherfucker row. I mean, you need to make a whole new row for Doc. Yeah,
we could just.
This is a guy who will leave my kid in the fetal position when I get home. This is a guy.
I know his Fortnite skin is gonna age very terribly. So isn't it Fortnite? You got a skin in.
This is the guy that
is be telling me 1 step back, 2 steps forward. Let's climb this mountain. You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy.
This is the guy that if he saw your kid in the fetal position, he'd be like, "Hell yeah, I'm into that."
All right. Next.
Yeah, move on next.
You put him on this list. You have no one to play with.
Y'all told me to drink. I did not tell me to drink.
No, you're good.
I did not tell me to drink.
You're good.
Did my kid go to TwitchCon? If he didn't, I'm fine.
That's crazy.
That don't mean he's looking at your kid in Walmart or something. You don't
even
know.
Before the recent incident, the shades and the hair alone make it a no.
And he's right. He's right. 100% correct. I don't even know why he's right, but he is.
You let him go with that mustache wash your children? You let
that 100%. Tell me that ain't a fucking pedo stash. Put me in my face and tell me that ain't a pedo stash.
That's the same stash from Mr. Incredible, though. I mean, like, that's the same mustache. So,
he's bald and negates it.
The baldness makes it safe. It negates it.
Oh, Invincible. Yes. Sorry.
So that means he likes feet, right?
All right. Next, we have.
This is a weird. Okay.
No, Button, please.
What were you about to say?
I was just gonna say, are the 5 and 8-year-olds female or male? But
I don't think
1
he
and
cares.
1.
I don't think I'll top them. I don't think it'll stop him.
Yeah, that's the terrible part. All right. Next, we got Victor.
Oh,
Victor Von Doom.
Your kids might be all right, but they might come away thinking some type of supremacist shit.
I feel like this is gonna be like, he's like, okay, cool. Here's my assistant. See you later.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel
exactly.
like
Doom isn't gonna do that on his own.
I feel like whatever day it is, he could be anything on this list. Or
yeah,
any
honestly.
tier. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it's
my kid kind of rule his own planet, you know.
Yeah. Your kid will come out more pretentious. That's one thing, you know.
His own planet.
Your kid, I mean, I feel like your kid would come back trying to overthrow you as a parent.
And as a parent, isn't
they
that all
might
you
have
want
the
for your
gadgets
kids?
to do that.
That is not all you want for your kid.
That's what you... As a dad, I don't know. As a dad, the day your son can beat you up is the day you can retire. That you know, and you just train him for that day. That's it.
No, the day my son can beat me up is the day I get the gun.
Wow. Escalate.
Try that shit again. I'm more of a gay ass right here, right now, son.
Nah, you always gotta train your kid to be stronger than you.
He is very
We're gonna have to
smart.
talk about your home life later. Okay?
Very smart. The smartest. I think he's the smartest Marvel villain, isn't he?
Hey, Joshy, just so you know, everybody just call CPS on me.
Someone get Joshy just some sort of support.
Everybody just call CPS on me. You're gonna be safe soon, son.
But I do think he's the smartest Marvel villain.
Yeah, he's highly intelligent, which puts him in more of the.
He's up there for
the
sure.
lighter side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't. If he doesn't have beef with your kids, I think
he's
It's
way.
50-50.
He's
You're either gonna come back trying to overthrow you, or come back knowing trigonometry.
Honestly, I think Dean had it right. I think he just used his assistant to watch the kid because he
So
owns
the
his
Silver
own
Surfer?
country. No, he has like an army of robots. He would just assign one to take
Yeah,
care
the
of the
Doom
kid.
bots. Fuck, I forgot about them. Damn, that's
so. You walk in,
It would
you
be the
invite one
Doom
man
bot.
in, you walk back in the night, and like 30.
You got 30 fucking robots. The laundry's done.
Your dishes
Your dishes clean.
and a chanting in Romanian.
No, it's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kid will learn some Romanian.
You made my kid a polyglot? Cool. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
All right,
Kid
so we're
can,
gonna,
like, is instructing my dog in Romanian, but all my dishes and laundry are done, so I don't give a shit.
You know what? I'm gonna be the one to say it. Perfect babysitter.
perfect babysitter.
Okay.
Perfect babysitter.
Look at our list. So the first 5. That's crazy how they all spread out. No.
I would take him. I would take him up one more tier. To be honest, but
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone's kids are going to be relevant enough for Doom to care.
Exactly. I don't think that he's more. Your kids will be a threat to do.
that's
if
the
anything.
point. He's supposed to care.
I mean, he's also getting paid minimum wage, right?
Well,
So
he doesn't have
he's
to care. If he has all the resources in the world, he can just assign his bots to take care.
He's just exactly. Like, he's not even giving a shit. He's like, "Yeah, I got your kid." Huh? Like
Your kid
literally,
will come back
the
safe.
only
That's
time
it.
he's even thinking about that is when he hears the request and when he pushes the button to send the damn Doom bots out. He's never thought of it after that.
That's
He
right.
doesn't even know when you got home.
That's
He
right.
just knows the Doom bots come flying back.
Yeah.
You ask him about it later,
and
he's
a
like-
great tutor all in one. Your kid is good.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
The kids speak Romanian now. They have a healthy respect for power and the balance of power.
You might even learn some magic.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to move to Latveria whenever they're done.
As long as they move out.
I want to be like Uncle Doom.
Worst case
That's
scenario,
important.
they end up idolizing a Doom bot and want to be like that. And in which
Exactly.
case, all you got to do is fire off orders every 20 minutes, like, "Hey, do the laundry," and they're like, "Oh yes, father." It's fine. It's fine.
The only thing I'd be concerned about is if, like, I come back and my kid just knows how to make a nuke out of a microwave. I don't know. That's all I'm concerned.
Well, in that case,
Keep
we
the
got
foil away
problems.
from 'em.
But really, if the kid can make a nuke,
I don't know. My kid's gonna learn about the black market real quick.
I mean, if your kid ends up learning from Doom, I mean, he's probably gonna do pretty good in the world, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll be set. Yeah.
You come back, all your computers got a Tor browser on them and shit. You got your connected to the dark web.
Evil, but smart.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
Okay, we got him as perfect. We're gonna keep him there. I like Doom. Next we got Frieza.
Oh man, your kid's toast, dude.
Yeah, I think your kid's dead.
Frieza does not abide weakness, and you know it's gonna be up in the air like Krillin. Just
if your kid's crying, he'll blow him up.
What's this piss at doing?
What you mean you don't like this little Caesars, little bitch?
Hey, bro, you call your kid a monkey.
I was gonna say, I probably wouldn't like that either. Yeah, I'll watch your monkeys. What?
I don't understand.
Oh no!
He's explain that one to me.
That's all he calls. He calls everybody monkeys. Yeah.
He called it.
Exactly.
Everybody's an inferior being to him.
Nah,
yeah.
Yes, no, I'd say your kid is toast.
I can't think of any redeeming qualities.
If anything, I think there should be a new tier where they won't even accept the job.
Frieza quality, I would say, is like he's space rich, so he can just get one of the minions to technically watch the kids.
So the Frieza Force, which is way worse than Frieza.
He's also really good at delegating. He's a good delegator.
Games come through, watch your kids. Okay, I see.
I still think the kid is toast. He does he's just a terrible.
Agreed.
Terrible.
The kid
says best case scenario, your kid gets called monkey a lot.
Every 5 seconds. Yeah,
like traumatizing him out.
Yeah, he kid is toast, man.
We'll put him as toast.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
All right. Next we got.
That is the quickest one so far.
Galactus.
Why is Galactus? That's the weird order.
Why'd you put this on here?
Galactus?
Yeah, Galactus.
In my house?
Well, we got Galactus. In your house, yeah.
Earth wouldn't exist anymore.
Galactus in your house.
The space of the Earth.
This is a clip farmer right here.
Yes, we have Galactus.
He consumes planets to sustain his life force.
Yes, he does.
Bulk. He's in the bulking. That's good.
You bulk us up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to assume he's going to do this job.
Well, it depends on if it's important to him to watch your kid. That really, I think that's what it boils down to. Otherwise, they're just gonna eat the planet the kid's on.
Oh, like they're like imperative to his plan or some shit he knows about.
Yeah.
Then he sounds like the Silver Surfer or some shit.
So we have to assume that whoever's the villain takes the job to do themselves. No, that's not really.
Yeah, I think so.
No, because we said Dr. Doom would just call his
I know, but then we feel like, as we start getting into top tier villains, they all have somebody they can pawn this off on.
That's true. So it's best to assume like they're gonna have to do it themselves.
Yeah, let's just say everyone has to do it themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so we just gonna let Doom pass? We gotta revisit Doom.
I still think Doom is just gonna teach and tutor.
I still think he would do. I think he would do great.
Yeah,
I could picture Doom sitting in a tiny ass little chair having a tea party and shit.
He's very proper when he greets people and stuff. Like he's.
Yeah, I'm still cool with Doom,
but Galactus will blow up your house.
Yeah, Galactus.
Doesn't care power. $5 Little Caesars pizza, your house is gone. I'm sorry.
Galactus probably thinks your kid is like a goldfish snack or something.
Already.
The pet, bro.
If you had Galactus, okay, hold on. Your child is toast because Galactus would just eat the fucking Earth. That's it. That's all it is.
Me here to do what?
Yeah, you wasted my time to come to this little fucking ramshackle ass place.
So it would depend on if he's hungry. Is he hungry at the time or not? Like, is he hungry?
He should be fed. He should be fed.
Yeah, we got some planets for you. We got.
Because if he gets hungry while watching your kid,
Galactus, how good is your credit?
Wait, for my kid,
I got a deal for you.
The entire solar system has to go into fucking gravitational chaos.
That's right.
Just so we can hang out.
Can we afford it? Yes. Right. So where would you put him on the tier list?
Yeah, and also he's doing this shit for $27.25 an hour.
I think your kid most likely would not come back. It's because there's that variable.
Neither would you. Your whole planet's done.
Yeah, the day would just end.
Everybody's gone.
You're right.
You'll be at dinner and all of a sudden darkness.
Yeah.
But if he's not hungry,
why is the sun getting bigger? It's supposed to be nighttime. Damn, it looks like we're headed right for it.
It's like dangling a steak in front of him the whole time while he's watching him. You know, it's like a steak just right in front of him.
It's just overnight. It's just overnight.
He probably throw a black hole at you.
Listen, if you eat planets, you're hungry a lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Like, how many calories are you really getting? Like, that's got to be a lot of empty calories in that shit.
Nah, you can have Mars, you can have Venus, you can have Pluto, you can have
and that is still fucked
people are like
of
the
solar
He
system
could
that keeps
definitely have
everything in check.
Pluto. Eat Pluto before you come to the house. I think that should be.
Okay, so we demote Pluto and now we're gonna let it get eaten. Okay, all right. We got some Pluto haters in the chat.
Nah,
he's gonna say.
Pluto's out here. Pluto's out here like the 50 Cent shit. Like, I saw on the computer they said fuck Pluto. What did they say fuck me for?
He's gonna be like, nah, this shit's a moon. This is a moon.
So we put most likely or
Toast.
Toast.
Toast. Gotta be toast, man. Everything else is toast too. Everything toast if Galactus comes to town.
Super
or
toast.
solar system. Galactus comes to solar system.
Yeah, he will not make no Lewis ready pizza. I'm sorry.
Which people are the spiciest?
Hey,
I can't.
how many planets
Trying
he
to keep
already
it
ate
banned.
with people on them?
Which people are the spiciest?
It's funny because an answer immediately came to my mind, but I knew if I said that
It
out
is
loud.
Americans. It is Americans.
I know what he was about to say. He's about to
okay,
say
thank you, my people.
The Asian was about to get him heartburn.
Yep.
He's about to say.
I saw a TikTok from a woman that lives across from a crematorium, and she was like, when she was growing up, it always smelled like barbecue, like delicious barbecue, and she didn't know she stayed across the street from there. And then when she found the funeral director said that when they burn up people, they smell like sweet barbecue. We have a lot of sugar in us. It's just
delicious.
It could be we just fat as fuck. That's probably what it is. We just fat, and
we're screwed for the apocalypse. Everybody's gonna eat each other.
So we're good
like
seasoning. We're good eating. So let's keep them as toast.
I always did hear that like humans taste like pork. I heard that. I heard that from somebody.
Oh, come on.
Did the stream end for everybody, or did it just end for me?
Oh, give me a second. I accidentally pressed a button and left the chat.
Oh.
The one dude who's supposed to be here.
I slipped. I'm. This
And
drink
y'all thought Galactus wouldn't kill us all. Think about it. He'd be sitting there the same way, like, damn, I was supposed to babysit, but I hit a button. Now everybody's dead.
The whole thing is he's not evil, right? He's just hungry.
He's not evil. He's just
not
hungry.
evil at all. He's not really.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but some of the most evil people are hangry.
That's true. So that's why I'm saying if he's not hungry, he's not going to eat your kids. So that's why I thought he'd be most likely won't come.
Nah, but you remember that French guy? You remember that French guy? Y'all remember that French guy who fucking was insatiably hungry? And he ate everything, and they think that even when he was in the hospital, he was eating babies and shit.
What are you talking
Y'all
about?
remember that dude? Y'all remember that
What
dude?
TikTok are you on?
Hold on, I gotta look him up now.
My algorithm is not
Yeah,
algorithm.
there's the articles on Snoop.
He uses his Tor browser for that.
Oh, okay.
I learned that from Dr. Doom. Thank you. Terrare. His name was Terrare.
What did Terrare do? I missed the first part.
He ate babies.
Oh, okay.
Because he was hungry.
Maybe I did. I didn't miss it at all. I just wanted you to restate it. All right.
Oh, okay. He said, I need this for editing purposes.
Yeah. Clearer, yes.
Yeah, say it with your chest.
Eats babies. Got it. All right.
Hold on, I'm posting his Wikipedia article in the chat. But yeah, he ate everything. He ate trash. He ate all kinds of
1700s.
Yeah. But he ate babies. What does it matter? What time he ate?
Murphy's Law. It's eventually gonna happen, right? So.
I'm just saying that he would be probably comparable to Galactus. We already put him in the thing. I don't know why I'm still making the argument. What the hell?
Yes, we're good. He's toast.
Yeah,
your kid's
Just
toast.
Polish shit from the 1700s. Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Your kid's
like
toast. You're toast.
I'm
The planet's
referencing
toast.
Wikipedia. I'm fucking drawing out. I got essays going on in the background. The fuck, we already made the decision. It's
Why
cool.
do we even call them? Everyone's toast. Let's move on. Someone safer, like What's his name?
My bad. I'm just so passionate.
Oh, this guy. I feel like probably fucked.
Damn.
What's his name?
That's the guy from Superman, right?
Yeah,
That's
Superman.
Zod. In here.
Zod. General Zod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
damn.
Toast.
Oh,
Yeah. All of the Kryptonians are assholes,
He has
except
no respect for
Clark.
human life.
So hold on. There were two different factions with the Kryptonians. There was the people that was like Superman's parents, and then there was. It's almost like what's his name?
God, this is
Invincible. Invincible, where there was like the
Viltrumites
fight. But yeah, the Viltrumites, where there was a fight between the like knowledgeable, knowledge-seeking Viltrumites, and then there was like the warrior caste Viltrumites. They fought. The warrior caste kind of won out or whatever. But that's what ended up, I think, is what ended up killing Krypton and some other shit. But he's part of the warrior caste people, and he would be exactly like a Viltrumite would in Invincible.
So he would train your kids to fight and battle.
No, he would just see them as subhuman and probably kill them.
I see.
So,
not even subhuman, but like sub-Kryptonian or whatever. So they weren't working.
He has a what?
Like, was he classist? Like, did he have an issue with the rich? Are we middle class here?
Zod, I don't think he cared about money.
Okay. Maybe I'm remembering the wrong villain.
I think it's more like the Saiyans, right? Where they just
he just thinks that his race is superior.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I thought he had an issue with like the rich, but maybe not.
I think he would stomp our babies out and then go on to try to kill the president or some shit, do some shit to antagonize Superman. Like we would just be the first step, literally the first toast step in his little plan to fucking conquer the Earth. I think the kid's toast.
I don't remember much about him. Is he a parent? No, he has no kids.
I don't think he's a parent. I think he's just a general. I mean, it goes with the name, but yes.
He's a warrior. Yeah. I think he's just a general. Yeah. Now listen, it may be crazy, but his name is General Zod, so hear me out. And he goes to his board of like all the yarn strings drawn around.
It's not Babysitter Zod, it's General Zod, so Toast?
Yeah, I think Toast.
Yeah,
we got a lot of villains, so there's some of these we got to kind of cut short. I don't see here a lot of arguments saying that he's going to fucking be good.
No, I think he could be Toast. Like I don't
think he has any good redeeming qualities.
No, he's just straight up
humans. Like he doesn't see any like
value,
real reason to keep humans around. So
exactly. He's all about Kryptonians. He's like, we should actually just take over this planet, replace all these motherfuckers with us, and restart.
Right.
So yeah. All right, moving on.
We got.
Oh boy.
We got the Green Goblin.
He is a parent, so that already gives him.
Well, how far away is the mask from him? Did he bring the mask to the house?
I feel like he would have an incident where he was like, "Oh, I'm here to watch the kids," and he's making a mocktail, and then he just throws it at one of the kids, just beams him right upside the head with the mocktail.
And then he snaps out of it.
And then he snaps out of it like, "What have I done?
Who did this?"
That's his whole thing. Yeah, exactly. Who is responsible?
I'm something of a babysitter myself.
That would be pretty wild for your kid to watch. Talk to himself.
Your kid is just sitting there terrified. Like, I don't know which version I'm speaking to right now. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I can, I put my parents in a nursing home. I think most likely, but maybe probably. No. Most likely. Yeah. It depends. Is he having an episode or not? Like,
are your kids a threat?
Yeah.
I think he'll be a good grandpa.
Like they would probably be safe. They would probably be safe.
No.
He is relatively intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's crazy.
But he is crazy.
Are you associated to Peter Parker in any way?
No, he keeps the people. He doesn't have any like real care about who he hurts in the process.
Yeah, he has a son. He's married. He has a job. He's held his job without any episodes. You know, this is just an overnight
he gets fired. Remember the board kicks him out, and then he freaks out and kills them all.
Don't fire him.
Yeah, but that's a lot of kids act up.
That's what I'm saying.
He's having an episode.
I don't think
your kids act up. He's gonna be like, "You think you can replace me?"
Is he gonna kill them? No, I don't think he's gonna kill them.
Next thing you know, a fucking pumpkin bomb headed to your kid. Oh wait, that's the other dude.
No, that's it.
Peter. No one says no to me.
That's a problem.
What do you mean you won't brush your teeth? I'll kill you all.
I bet they'll be brushing, no?
No.
Pick up the toothbrush or pick up this pumpkin bomb. I mean, hey, that. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get the scrubbing real quick.
You know what? I'm finna put some Ajax on my teeth right now. I was just saying I need to bleach my whole teeth. I was just thinking that.
It's a 50-50 chance
Afraid
of getting
him,
the crazy
what
or
does he
getting the sane. So probably is probably the best category.
Probably, you know, yeah.
That's probably what you say.
Probably. Right here.
Yeah,
I want to argue against it. I can see the arguments for. So,
I think
I won't say too much more. But I do feel like he would pumpkin bomb your fucking children right to hell.
And then
I
forget
won't
he
say
did it.
anything more.
He forget he did it and be like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
He'll go to the police, be like, something crazy happened, officer.
Somebody
You won't
ran up
believe it.
in that home and pumpkin bombed these children.
I gotta get out of here.
They look just like this pumpkin bomb right here.
I gotta get out of here. It's dangerous in this neighborhood. All right. It's probably the spider. All right, let's see. Next we got Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
I think your kids will be safe. Yeah.
Toast.
Kids safe or toast? Both at the same time.
Why we have both extremes at the same time?
Yeah, you hand the kids to her, she spikes them into the ground.
I don't know. Harley Quinn is. Now we're talking about which Harley Quinn? Are we talking about this one right here?
Let's talk about the one with a bomb around her neck, so that if something happens to your kid, she will lose her head.
I think you're fine. I think it's fine in that case.
Teach them great, flexible gymnastic skill. I think they will have a great time. They will have a great time.
Actually, they will have a great time. We're not arguing against that.
You know what I like about you, Queen? You see the best in everybody. I like that about you.
You know what?
Is she living with Poison Ivy or the Joker?
What? Who is on a 56K connection?
What was that? You got a megaphone pointed to the microphone? But yes,
something about Poison Ivy or the Joker.
Let's say she's living with.
I'm in my car going to get pizza.
But he said pizza too much. He just
all the pizza
bubbled to
time.
the influence.
See,
He's like,
here's
"All
an
right."
example right here. Stimpy, our kids are toast. He's fucking off to go get pizza.
I
He's like, I couldn't help it. They offered me a credit card.
Is she living with Joker or Ivy?
Let's say
You know,
Ivy.
it depends.
Or a Joker. I don't know. It don't matter. I don't know. She's coming over to your house alone, but she is.
All right,
Let's just say Joker, because that's what everyone knows her to be around.
But if she was living with Ivy, I would feel more of a nurturer. She's more of a nurturer. She's her feminine energy.
But Harley doesn't have kids. But
yeah, exactly. She's still, even though she's kind of bad shit, she's still got feminine energy. I agree with
So she's in gymnastics.
I think she would take good care of your kids.
I don't think she will do any harm to them, but I think she will be the type to give your kids candy before they go to bed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she's
No,
that
you can have feminine energy and still be crazy as fuck. She crazy.
You really can. You really can. Definitely can.
She is crazy. But I mean, what could she really get up to overnight?
I don't know. Like,
she's committed to babysitting. It's not like somebody pulling her off on some other plan.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, she's already committed to babysitting, so she's gonna do the job, get it done.
I think she's like most likely or perfect. I'm cool with either one of those.
Yeah,
They're gonna come back with tattoos.
Yeah, they might do that. Toast
Wait,
right.
what you say, but
Toast right. She might actually tattoo your children against their wishes.
Yeah,
Like, that might actually happen.
I think she's
Next
a
thing you know, your
Probably
kid got a
won't.
middle finger on his forehead and shit.
Most likely, it'd be safe with Ivy. Yeah.
Most likely.
Most likely to
Most
be
kid's gonna come back with a single tear.
Tear drops and shit. Don't worry, Mr. Boss. It's just the people we killed.
All right, next. I like most likely. For next, we got Homelander.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Is there breast milk involved?
we'll leave some in the fridge just for him. That's his payment.
Kid's still like feeding.
That's his payment.
Wait, hold on.
Breast milk in the fridge.
He's gonna drink 5-year-old breast milk.
If there's no one watching.
Oh yeah, the kids are pretty
I
old.
think he would. You seen the most recent episode? He got that drawer with the whole freezer and shit, where he got the breast milk from old girl from season 1 stored.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
I haven't seen it. I'm not caught up yet.
I mean, that's not a major spoiler. It is a spoiler, but it's not a major spoiler.
Yeah, it's just
He's
dairy.
still storing that? I mean, it's a fine wine aged.
So he's gonna bring his own beverage with him, so he can have a nice chill night. You know.
Now she's saying you could offer him breast milk in exchange for babysitting.
How are you getting breast milk? Your kids are 5 and 8.
She said old breast milk.
Horrible dad. Though.
We had this conversation already.
It's gonna be nice and chunky.
But he's trying to figure it out. So like he's a dad.
Oh yeah.
Keeps it away from toast.
He's a bad dad.
So like your kid won't be toast because that's a parental.
No, he's the dad that will walk away until the kid's easy to work with, and then comes back.
Yeah,
But that's
exactly.
We're at the age.
Once they're like, talk to him. I remember like my kids first, like when he was a toddler, it was fucking awful. That shit sucked. Like he would not stick around for that shit. He would not.
But 5 and 8, they're talking.
They're 5 and 8. They're talking. So this is
I'm going toast.
like,
Toast.
But he's a father. He can't be toast.
most likely.
I'm with Dean.
No. No, he's a horrible father.
He believes in his supremacy though. Like he don't think humans are worth it. He don't give a fuck about humans.
I feel like he's most likely won't come back because he does have he as a father, he is trying to protect at times. He doesn't know, he doesn't do a good job.
Yeah, but he's not your kid's father. He's a babysitter, right?
Yeah, he only cares about Ryan because Ryan is literally his.
That's
All right,
so he don't give a fuck about humans. I'd say
I forgot that he pushed
at
Ryan
that.
off the roof, didn't he? Didn't he push Ryan off?
That's true.
Yeah,
he did do that.
He did do that. And my kid will not survive
He
gravity.
He wanted him to fly. He wanted him to fly. He was trying to teach him a lesson.
What if he thinks our kids can fly? I don't think that's.
I think he wasn't even trying to teach him a lesson. I think he was like, either you fly or you don't. One way or another, you're going off this roof.
All right, so toast.
I say toast or most likely. I'd compromise for most likely. But toast.
No, I like toast. Even though with the whole throwing off the roof thing, learning how to swim, my dad just threw us all in the pool, and hey, but we figured it out. I'm still here.
He don't got a he don't have a manuscript for this.
All right, I'm
Homelander
back.
is a terrible fucking
Homelander?
He's a terrible person. He's a terrible person. Don't get me wrong. But I think he would keep your kids.
We need a tier above toast, I think. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
Hard.
Next.
The tier above toast should maybe be like, should have never.
Should have never even.
Should have never. What the fuck were you thinking? Something like that.
Converted. He converts your kids to be evil. That's a tier above.
At what level do you question the parents who are leaving their children?
We're not there yet.
We're desperate. We're trying to
we're
get a
desperate.
date.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a date.
Let me hire Cersei. My kids.
That's another level of desperate.
Weapons for you tonight.
Just up there.
Freezes for you tonight. Oh yeah, let me hire him real fast.
Yo, at the end, we should all go through one by one and say who we personally would pick.
Oh, you have one pick.
I like
out
that.
of the whole list.
I like that because we have a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Can we take a
Fiver?
A little break here? Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I can mix up another drink.
Cool.
All right, we'll be right back. Next, we all good? We all ready?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
All right, next we got Joker.
Oh my
Good
god.
toast.
Toast.
Oh.
Perfect babysitter. Perfect babysitter.
No,
Perfect.
perfect? No. Who said perfect?
Perfect babysitter.
No.
He's like the.
That's
he's
a
gonna
troll
be the
right there.
fun uncle. He's gonna be the fun uncle.
Ain't no way.
I want to see a trick.
I'm getting fun uncle vibes.
Blow your child's brains out. That's what he's gonna do.
He does not.
He's gonna be like, let me show you how I got these scars. That's what he's gonna do.
Exactly. I want to know how I got these scars.
You know the trick. You know the trick when like you poke somebody's chest and you say, "What's that?" And then they look down and you slap up at their nose.
Yeah, the betrayal trick.
He's gonna do that, but with a 9mm Beretta, and then blow their head off.
For what reason? What?
And then he's gonna laugh like crazy.
He doesn't.
He was never that
violent with people.
He was never that violent.
Like,
The Joker's not violent?
No, the Joker's very violent. What do you mean? He
He's
offers
extremely
goons for no
violent.
reason.
He's not. No. His vigilantism is is based in something that he truly believes. But the kid,
he's not a vigilante. He's an
The Joker puts bombs in people's bodies so they will explode in the police station.
Exactly.
What kind of vigilante do you think he is? Vigilante?
He's not a vigilante.
He's an anti-hero?
He is not any of those things. What are we talking about? What is this world become?
I feel like what he believes with. I believe he believes what he.
Batman is a vigilante.
Exactly. And he hates Batman.
Sorry, Queen. Say that again.
I just feel like he believes what he's doing is for a different good. I don't think the
Joker. No, the Joker's all about chaos.
That's what the chat.
See the world.
That's what Danny just said. He only believes in chaos and destruction and misery.
Fair.
Well, not misery. I don't say misery, but he does it. If it's funny to him, he'll do it.
He doesn't have a larger goal. He just wants to see things burn.
Yeah, at best he's gonna leave a bowl of flour on the coffee table and be like, "Let's see what happens."
I thought it was funny to blow your whole house up.
Flour, is it?
I thought it was funny to call Galactus to your house to help me raise this kid. You know, just random shit.
For me, the best case scenario.
I see the good in him.
And the Joker, what?
Girl, you doing too much.
She called him the vigilante hero, the Joker.
Damn.
Nah, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. The best thing that I could see happening is him giving my kid the Jason Todd treatment. You know
yeah, go read The Killing Joke, the comic series, and you will never think there's an ounce of good in Joker.
Your kid might have a blast, but it's completely random. It's random. It depends on the day. Or whatever he pulls out of his pocket. It could be cards, it could be flowers. It could be a grenade. 9 times out of 10, it's a grenade.
That's a 50-50 chance.
He wears a flower with corrosive acid in his suit pocket to squirt your kid in the face.
But he also carries a gun that says bang. So, I mean, not all weapons are dangerous.
Are you going to take that chance, though, with your kid? Are you seriously going to take that chance? Come on now.
All right,
let's make him the babysitter.
It could have fun. It could have fun.
I think Toast is too harsh for the Joker, but anything, like
most likely
to come back.
Definitely,
no way.
Dude, you can't put Galactus in Toast and put the Joker in
Galactus will blow you up by accident.
Galactus isn't evil. It depends on what's going on in the galaxy.
Do you think Joker's evil?
Yes, the Joker is 100% evil.
100%.
What kind of question?
All right, so Toast then.
Yes.
Toast. Okay.
It's so hard, bro.
3 years of Toast.
Batman. He's Batman's foil because he is so fucking evil.
Like I said, at the very best,
as a babysitter, I think he may have.
Dude,
your kid could have a good. Chaotic does not mean.
It doesn't mean evil, chaotic. But if chaos.
The Joker is the definition of chaotic evil. The alignment.
Even at his nicest, this motherfucker is gonna be like, "Yo, let's make a cake." He's gonna give all the ingredients and not tell them how to do the shit, and then your shit's gonna be messed up when you get home.
On this, what do you think?
He's gonna give you a dozen eggs, and one of the eggs will be a grenade.
Yeah, honestly, you go to crack it. Your kid's little 8-year-old goes to crack it.
So if you don't crack that one, you get away with it. You get a cake.
You're having a great time. You're having a great time.
He's gonna be like, "There's 10 eggs here. One is a grenade."
Exactly.
right.
That's why I said most likely won't come back.
I think
but-
no. Let's keep him toast. I don't think your kids are making it out. I think the Joker would think it's funny to blow up your kids in front of you. You know what? Your kids will make it to the end of the night,
kids blow up,
and then as he passes them back to you, they'll explode.
Yep.
Yeah. Because he put exploding diapers on him and some shit.
But it's a great time.
Like, it's going to be like, let's
I
surprise.
think the Joker deserves to be here more than anyone else. Like, even more than Homelander.
Exactly.
Even more than Dr. Disrespect. You might as well put Dr. Disrespect back, because he ain't gonna blow people up or squirt them with corrosive acid, at least, right?
There are things worse than death. You know that, right?
Or shoot them in their abdomen and cause a miscarriage.
I was just saying it was a 50-50. You could have a
That's what
great time,
he's
or
done
you could have
that.
a terrible time.
All right, I'm back.
That's all I
Oh, nope, toast.
Exactly.
We have
They were
less
just arguing to put him in most likely, Dean. It's crazy.
Are you serious?
Most likely won't come back.
Because I voted for most likely, I could defend it. I was just saying that your kids can have an amazing night, or they could make it not to the end of the night. And because of that, it was most likely. That's all I was saying.
No, he's a horn dog, though. Like, he only cares about...
I love your heart. I love your heart. I really do. You're wrong.
To go with
You were wrong.
You're queen. Don't
You
say
see the
that.
best in people? The Joker is the worst.
He's the most evil person on
He is the worst.
Joker. I'm sorry.
All right. We have him
But I
as
love that you
toast.
see the best in people.
Your kid is
Don't
toast.
ever
Your
think.
kid is toast.
We
Like I
have him
said,
as
you
toast.
make the rules, buddy. You
I will
got
say
it.
that Jim Carrey's Riddler, 100% perfect.
All right.
Is
Next.
he on here?
No, I don't think I have the Riddler. He's corny.
No.
He's corny to me. I don't know. You guys want the
Yeah,
Riddler?
he is corny as hell.
Jim Carrey's Ridley.
Nah, he's corny, dude. Like, what's he gonna do? Fucking ask your toddler a question he can't answer? Kid's gonna be like, I don't know.
Awesome.
You wanna watch Blue Clues?
I want to see him answer why.
Yeah, that's true. That might be the ultimate
most
foil.
elaborate
That's a
answers.
good question. That's good.
Oh,
That might be the ultimate Riddler foil right there.
you guys
It
want
might
to
be
see
like, why?
Hold on.
The sky's blue. Why?
Spoiler alert.
I do have him in there.
Let's go.
But
Let's
anyway,
go right
we're not
now.
even there yet.
All right.
All right. So we got Joker as toast. Next.
Okay.
Next we got Jugs.
Oh man.
Well, you know, you guys know Juggernaut in the comics right now is on the X-Men, right? He's a good guy.
Yeah, but fuck that.
What? Yeah, he joined the X-Men. He
I
did it
feel
a while
like-
ago.
I feel like-
4 years ago.
Juggernaut would
He
cause
would
property
scream your
damage.
Kid, but not intentionally. Like, he just have an
Right.
overwhelming.
So it's the
power and strength. I
Galactus
don't think it-
issue.
Yeah, he would. Your kid would die, but he would be sorry for it. I don't think he would try to do it. He'll be putting him in a tub for a back.
Oh.
And
He'd be like, I just set this cup down and your kid's head exploded.
Listen, if this was
I did it with so
Jones-
much force that fucking it caused a pressure wave that just like exploded your kid's head. My bad. But hey, give me my
Jones-
725, please.
Oh yeah, he'll still take the
Vinny
money.
Jones, Juggernaut, 100% perfect.
Which
What?
one?
Which Juggernaut?
Vinny Jones.
I don't know where that's from. Which chicken?
The actor that plays Juggernaut, Vinny Jones. If it was his Juggernaut,
Oh,
The
yeah,
goofy
yeah,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I'm the Juggernaut.
oh.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Yeah, the goofy one. Yeah.
fucking swallow me, mom.
Well, hold on. Is Charles in his head? If Charles is in his head, it might be different.
He's keeping the helmet on.
He does
all
not
night.
need a Juggernaut.
Yeah, the framework of your house, unless you live in a castle, wouldn't support him.
Also, Charles isn't a really good thing. He's
Most
lost more
likely-
kids than anybody on the X-Men series. So if he was in his head, most likely
Yeah.
your kid's gonna go.
In the current comics,
Charles is
in
basically the
prison.
Jedi of the X-Men universe.
Charles should be in prison. Charles has
He
more
should
bodies
be.
than Magneto.
Agreed. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, guys, you know you can see him sitting down with your child and having
Reading a book.
I think
But
I think they will probably be safe.
And he may be stronger than I think there's like a natural threat more than anything, but he'll try to be gentle.
I feel like
I'm gonna say
Juggernaut could
probably.
breastfeed if he wanted to.
I like probably too. I think that's a good one.
Probably
Okay.
to most likely safe, but I'm gonna say probably because he just angry and low intelligence.
So probably. All right, I like that. I like Jugs. Next,
yeah, he only reacts to like threats and shit, so he's good.
He's a good guy. Next, we got.
It's not about if we like him or not. It's like if
I like him. He's a good guy. Next, we got Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Bringing up for you, Killmonger. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Babysitter. No.
Wait.
No.
He's gonna your third
I mean,
eye
perfect is a strong word, but like Killmonger isn't after anybody's babies.
Yeah, is your baby like also on the road to the throne?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
My children are white. They're not going to inherit anything in Wakanda.
Oh,
My
they're
shit is
white.
safe.
Your kids aren't coming back.
Yeah, he's like,
Your kids would be toast.
He said, actually, I got
Their
some
parents
news.
own a museum.
I feel like he's gonna open your kid's third eye. They're gonna be much more aware of their.
They're gonna come, so my kids are gonna come hoteps.
Yeah, they're gonna start gathering
My kids are
crystals.
gonna be hoteps.
They're gonna bring back home
But they will
crystals
be
and just.
Perfectly
Boy,
safe.
I'm gonna wake up and my kid's gonna be like Grand Risings.
Exactly. Exactly. They will be safe.
Hey, Dad, I made my own deodorant. Killmonger.
Go get me some pancakes, you Utopian ape.
Yeah, he was like former Navy SEALs resident.
Yeah.
Black Ops or something.
Military. Yeah.
He looks like he can make a mean omelet.
He does look
Yeah,
like he make a mean omelet.
he used to live in the real world. He, like, you know what I mean? Like he had like a taste of
The kids were
the whole.
crump. They would learn crumping. He was a crumper.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was in the real world. He grew up like any other kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if he agreed to babysit, he'd be a good babysitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say perfect.
Yeah, he'd be alright. He wouldn't have. Now, again, like Fiasco said, if your kids were white, it might be a problem.
You might have
He might just,
I feel like
call
that'd be
them.
the opposite problem. It'd be not a problem.
Yeah, I think that's true.
If my kids were black, possibly from an area of Africa, that might be challenging for a throne.
Yep, that's
some
a problem.
distant.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. So, like, your kids are white, so they don't pose a threat to his line of succession at all.
Yeah, there you go.
And so
he
they
wouldn't
good.
mess with him.
It's just a mercenary, another job they picked up.
Yep, it's fine.
Your family
He's good. He's
killed
good.
his father.
He's good. All right, we got Killmonger as the perfect babysitter, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, he calls himself the White Tiger?
I feel like there needs to be something in between most likely and perfect babysitter, right? Because we have most likely will be safe to perfect babysitter. There should be an area in between there, you know?
Yeah, there should be.
Like mediocre babysitter.
No, we're rounding up. We're rounding
There should be an area like your kid ain't gonna die.
We're rounding up.
Then just put they would do the job instead of perfect babysitter. Because
That's
these are
perfect.
villains.
If I pay you to bring you back to my kid the same way in the same condition that I dropped him off, that's a perfect job, is it not?
Yeah, but they might be, I don't know,
Okay, well,
they might be a citizen of Latveria or a super scientist or usurp the throne of Wakanda if part of an insurgency. You just don't know.
My kid is breathing.
If he's not the perfect babysitter, then he's just,
All right.
will most likely be safe.
No,
I concede defeat.
Bump him down one.
Perfect it is. Next, we got
Next.
Lex Luthor.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Dead.
Yeah, your kid's probably so.
He might be like more like Von Doom.
A little hard.
Yeah, Lex is a lot like Victor, actually.
Yeah.
Not as
I don't
smart,
know.
but way more richer.
He's a lot more richer, but he is ruthless. Like, I feel like Victor is too, though.
Like my kids will be like having like a battle royale over like dessert, just to entertain him.
I think they would be most likely would come back. Like they wouldn't be toast.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Power to.
Go ahead, Queen.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I would let this happen because like my kid would cry, and Lex Luthor would be like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna buy you a mansion." Shut the fuck up. Right?
Do you know why I think they'd be safe?
And so I'm gonna be like, I'm the paternal parent, so I got to sign for this. And so we are good. Here's your $7.25 an hour, sir.
So I think they'd be safe because Lex Luthor has to maintain his public image. He doesn't want to look bad. So he doesn't want
Why are we using 2005 minimum wage?
That's still the federal minimum wage.
For the
last time you made. If you think it's fucked up that the $7.25 is the federal minimum wage still, I would say vote Democrat. I would say that's probably what we should do.
Wait, ours is $14.
Yeah, that's the state.
No, that's the
minimum
state.
wage.
That's the state. The federal minimum wage.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes.
We are in squalor.
We got to consider the federal minimum wage because all of us live in different states.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
In order to apply it equally.
So
Lex is always trying to become the mayor, so I do think he is trying to keep his image.
Yeah, he actually might film a political ad with your kid.
There you go.
And just
Yeah.
like
Just kissing your child.
Look, I'm the perfect babysitter. Look at me.
Look at all these kids. And you just in the video kissing your kid. Maybe a little too much, but also you got to manage it, so maybe not that. Maybe it's not that much.
Why too much? Lex has never been a pedophile.
Maybe you sacrifice your principles, and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, he kissed him a little too much, but that's okay because we.
But why did he do that? He never did that.
Maybe he's going to TwitchCon.
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe he is rolling there with Dr. Disrespect.
I think he's
Lex Luthor with Doc. No, you guys got
He's
him.
the perfect. He's like the perfect.
Lex Luthor loves doctors. Okay.
He loves
a politician. He loves power. He's very intelligent. I think he'll.
He has no powers.
Yeah, I think
the public image thing makes me agree with Queen here because he's the perfect babysitter. Like he's gonna maintain his image no matter what. He wants to look normal and that he's responsible and is gonna take care of people because he wants to be mayor.
All right.
Or
he's
president.
gonna film it. He's gonna use it in an advantageous way. He's gonna make himself look the best, and you're gonna get fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You're gonna have to sign an NDA.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
We're not allowed to tell him about the doomsday weapon I have in my pocket.
That was so good. That was so good.
You get no royalties, but
talk about anything. The mansion is gone.
All right, we got Lex as where do we put him? Oh, perfect babysitter. I like that.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Next, we got Loki.
Oh, I thought that was Smog for a second. What the fuck?
No, that's Loki.
I'm tripping.
That's alligator Loki, though. I don't know.
Oh man,
it's still Loki.
I think Loki would be fine.
What if my kids need something on like a shelf?
Huh?
So MCU kind of fucking neutered Loki. Like they made him kind of like a laughable fucking idiot. They did a little bit better repairing his image with like the TVA and shit. But I don't think he's back to where he should be. But if he's comic accurate Loki, he's a fucking dastardly ass fucking dude.
Yeah, but, it kind of depends on how you're looking at him. Because in TVA, the most recent stuff, he is vindicated. Like he basically saved the timeline.
Yeah, he's essentially an anti-hero now, or at best.
And I think he's good with kids. Probably, I think Loki would be fine.
I would think so too.
If we're talking about
I agree
live action Loki.
Like entertainment-wise, he'll show him like tricks and magic and float him up and.
Yeah, he would just do some crazy shit, cool shit, and at worst, he would make my kids hate me because I couldn't do it. Like, the fuck you mean? Give you a green rose? Bitch, I just worked 16 hours in the mine. What the fuck are you talking about?
In the mines? What year is this?
What are you talking about?
1932. Are we not operating on the same table? No.
All right, so 1700s reference, and now it's 1832.
But Loki, I just found. I think this is the best picture.
He's perfect.
We're talking about Loki.
He's perfect. He's perfect. And if anything, he's the most perfect out of what the fuck we got selected so far. I mean, come the fuck on.
Right, so what I've come to is that Prophet really likes Loki.
I think he's just a good guy.
About Loki.
Yeah, he's relatively intelligent. I don't think he's the smartest.
Let me tell you, Loki is low key the best.
Well, I think out of all the people on this list, he definitely has the best moral compass.
Yeah,
Like
100%, bro. Like he just wants to do the right thing, even if the right thing is like been befuddled by his logic.
Is his dad
No,
alive?
his dad is dead. His dad is dead.
We always assume Zeus is dead.
Maybe his dad deserved it. I don't know. I don't know his dad. I never met him. Okay. So
issues.
Do we need to know
Daddy
their
issues.
parents to
Not children
be
issues.
babysitters?
Well, he was a different person when he was alive, right? He was always looking for daddy's attention. Always trying to put his plans.
This is deeper than just watching my kids for a night.
Yeah, we give him.
Well, he's gonna be busy trying to plot to get dad's attention the entire time my kid's eating macaroni and cheese.
That's right. He's just gonna be plotting. Nothing's gonna be.
Yeah, so he ain't gonna be plotting against your kids.
But
Is
the
what you're
plot
saying.
won't be done. It will. And the plot won't be done. By the
Fine,
time you
dude.
pick up the kid.
He's trying to make some pizza money while he plots his.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to get his $7.25 an hour. It's good. He's gonna get his
He doesn't need to make
$35
some money. He just
and he's
needs
gonna
a
carry on.
card.
That's true. That's true.
So we got him as
a credit card.
Perfect.
He's like, if anything, he's gonna think he tricked you. He's gonna be like, hey, this motherfucker gave me $35 just for watching his kid.
That was
I'm
easy.
fucking Loki, bitch. I'm Loki,
That's a
bitch.
steal.
I killed this shit.
Somebody at $7.25 an hour.
Hey, yo, one time I got a Tesseract. One time I got $35. Let me tell you about it.
All right.
That's Loki.
I like Loki. All right. Next, we got him as perfect. That's everyone's good with that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. Next we got Swagnito.
Oh, totally safe.
Yep. Perfect.
Completely
Oh,
safe.
yeah.
Another perfect.
He's a good dude.
Wait.
Wait, wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Wait.
So Prophet is currently working through a timeline that is now leading into possibly World War II.
I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that I am a German in late 30s, early 40s, looking for a babysitter?
And you picked Magneto.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, actually, Dean, that's a good point. Because
No.
like, if he's currently at war with the humans, he might use your kid as a hostage or something.
No, but if
That's what I was
it's in
gonna say.
Dean's time period, Magneto will be a kid, no?
First of all, it's not Dean's time period; it's Prophet's.
Or the time period that you guys are suggesting. He would
I'm
be a
still.
kid.
Hold on. I'm still in the mine.
He was a
in
kid.
1893. Okay, so I don't know what we talking about.
All right, so Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue on 1492.
1492. Yep, got it.
We're talking about Magneto in modern times, so no.
Magneto never attacks people unless he always says that the humans draw the first blood. Then he retaliates.
Magneto. Hold on. Magneto was
Your
never
kid,
wrong.
unfortunately,
He was never
does
wrong.
something to hurt him.
Is Mystic having a crisis?
Who?
Make a mistake and stab him with the scissors.
Mystique?
Okay.
That's not canon. That's like, I mean, if we're going by movie Magneto, I guess it is. But like in the comics, Mystique and Magneto have there's no relationship at all.
I don't think Magneto would give a shit. I think Magneto would just pop a couple mac and cheese cups in the microwave and like heat them up for the kids, put them on 330.
He doesn't need a microwave.
I mean, he could be a microwave if he wanted to. He can fucking heat him up with his mind. Just hold his fist up like, oh, I am Magneto. And so your mac and cheese cups are now warm.
Because the kids are human. Because the kids are human, I feel like he can't be the perfect babysitter because of his issues.
Yeah, I think so.
It'll be like
humans.
the Frieza condition. Yeah.
So he would like have to be. Maybe they, would be most likely safe, but he couldn't be perfect.
I agree, most likely safe.
Yeah, it depends on his current like leaning.
I think most likely because he's not going to kill your kids because he wants to just be equal.
Yeah,
That's all he wants.
he's gonna look at him like these kids ain't even been influenced yet. You know,
he's gonna think it's not their fault.
Like,
but if
it's
he's trying
not-
to do it for a greater good or his cause, then he might do something bad.
Magneto is essentially a civil rights leader for mutants, and so like he's not gonna harm anybody.
Did you just conflate this man with Malcolm X?
Well, actually,
based
yes.
off of.
Magneto was Malcolm X, and Professor X was Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, that's what they're
And
based
the
off
original
of.
X-Men.
No joke.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 What do you? I feel like you don't believe us.
He's saying, yeah, okay, sure.
That's why.
Nice try, guys. I ain't falling for that again.
I'm just saying it for the vibe, man. Calm down.
Like liberal propaganda.
So we got him as most likely then. Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Most likely, if it's Ian McKellen, perfect.
Yeah,
I will also note that if he was there during the attempted Trump assassination,
oh goodness,
he would not have done anything.
Here we are again.
I'll even go as far as saying.
All I'm saying is, he would be like, "Oh, my powers are lost. Oh man, whoa." Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he was standing right there when Charles got shot in that movie.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was right there.
You feel me?
He was like, "Oh, the bullet! Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh,
it was too fast!
Can't walk no more. Oops!
Damn!
I was holding a shirt. Sorry.
If only I could control that specific type of metal. Damn! Oh, I can't. Oh. Anyway, so let's go to next.
Wait.
He said no. We must elaborate.
Is my kid paraplegic? 100% perfect.
Next we got. Next we got. Damn, what's his name?
Oh, the dude from SpongeBob.
Yeah. Damn, what's his name?
Plankton. Oh no, that's not Plankton.
Manta Ray. Manta Ray. Is Manta Ray
He's a great babysitter. There's an actual episode of him babysitting. And he's a great babysitter.
Is there? I thought he only was in that wallet episode.
Yes.
There's another one?
No, there's an episode of him babysitting SpongeBob and Patrick, and he was a great babysitter.
The only episode he was in, right?
I mean, I watch a lot of SpongeBob. I don't know.
I agree with you, Queen. I agree with you, Queen. I think he's good. I think he's good.
Do not know
great.
SpongeBob at all.
We need a row for proven babysitter.
Also, not a parent, not any like super evil, but he's a proven babysitter based on his recent episode of SpongeBob and Patrick. Even though he tried to kill them multiple times in that same episode.
He gets a plus 50 just by the fact that our kids don't try to go to him.
They weren't paying him, though.
They just drowned.
That's why. So, now they're paying him, so he's a good babysitter.
No, actually, wasn't it? Wasn't he forced to be a babysitter because they were trying to reform him, or he had something?
Yeah, they were trying to make him better.
They were trying to help. They were trying to make him better.
Yeah, with the belt, right? So he was actually being tortured to.
With the belt?
Yeah, with
with the belt?
With a belt. It was a belt that made him laugh.
Not the belt our parents use.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not that belt.
It was a belt that made him. It just kept tickling him every time he was evil.
God, do you know your lore?
Yeah. Do you even watch SpongeBob?
I don't think I've ever actually watched.
So this is like, get it together.
So it wasn't. Yeah, they didn't pay him, but they were torturing him to be a perfect babysitter. Is that the route we're going for?
No, I think he would willingly do it. Sorry, what did you say, Quinn?
No, I was saying either way it go, he ends up being a great babysitter. How he got there, I'm less worried about the means.
No,
she said the means justify the ends.
He took the belt off and he was about to take out SpongeBob and Patrick, but he was like, "I'm just over it now," and then he just went home. So he was going to blow everybody up.
That's exactly what would happen with toddlers. That's exactly what would happen with toddlers.
Wait a minute.
You're like, I want to kill these motherfuckers, and then by the end of it, you're like, fuck it.
They're sleeping
now.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit now.
Like you guys knew what kind of night we had.
Y'all need to put profit on here, and your kid is toast.
Yeah.
But yes, Manta Ray. I don't think he's a perfect babysitter. I think he was tortured in the only episode he was in, and he was forced to be a good babysitter. But yeah,
his name is Man Ray, by the way.
Man Ray.
It's just Man Ray, not Manta.
Manta Ray is going to be in most likely.
Manta Ray is better.
Oh God, what the hell? All right, that was weird. Manta Ray.
What's your name right?
Yeah, he just took over my screen.
Get it right, man.
That's how diabolical he is.
Man Ray, most likely. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Next, we got.
Oh man,
no.
An immediate no off rip.
I just want to elaborate. A visceral. No. No.
Okay,
Wait,
wait.
What timeline are we on?
Oh no! Just
based off this picture right here, that time.
We're not in 1893 anymore. That's what
he was a good dad until he wasn't.
Was
He was
he?
a really good.
That's what they all say.
He was a good dad until he wasn't.
Hitler was a good citizen until he wasn't.
Well, hold on. Are your children half Viltrumite? Or are they? Is there any
human,
Viltrumite?
so less.
They're human.
They're pets.
I don't think he would intentionally kill him. I also don't think. I don't think he would babysit your kids. I don't think he would do it for $7.25 an hour.
Put a tier above Toast and just say, I don't know, you're bugs. I don't know, like it's just your kids are now bugs.
But you know what? How many of y'all seen the latest? I
haven't seen the new series.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. What timeline is it?
No, at this timeline, at this picture, at the time of this picture, would you hire him to be a babysitter?
No, not the time of this picture.
Not at the time of this
He's literally covered in blood in this picture. We kind of skewed.
That's what it has on Babysitting's website.
Clarence is right.
Picture.
This dude is covered in blood. Put him up there.
He's not covered in blood. He's covered in his son's blood. Anyway, so
there's a difference.
So that makes it totally different. Anyway.
No, it doesn't. If you're gonna treat his son that way, he'll treat everyone's son this way.
Okay.
He takes very good care of his pets.
At the time of this picture, he does not give a fuck about human beings.
He didn't care about anybody at this picture.
He does not give a fuck about anyone.
So, as a babysitter,
before this picture, 5 minutes before this picture, he was good. He was.
No, that was the whole train thing, wasn't it? 5 minutes before.
Yep.
Yeah, he's beating his ass.
So
yeah, and he was on the train. All them superheroes and shit.
Yeah.
What? Queen, come on, man. I know you want to be the people, but come on, Queen.
My kid's gonna go down the fucking gold line with his face.
So, is he toast though?
Yes, he's toast.
I don't think he's toast.
Most likely.
Queen, why not? Why not? Hold on, let's hear Queen out.
No, go.
Why is he not toast?
Much agrees. Like, Butch, you agree,
Okay,
right? Most likely will not come back.
I see a scenario. If like, sure, at this very moment when he's covered in his own son's blood, yeah, no, definitely not.
His only compassion is purely through guilt.
Yeah, but like I can see, like, okay, you actually want to get his wife to watch the kids, but it's like, oh well, Mark's free, you know. Other man's free, he can watch for you, so he agrees.
That's when he's out of the picture.
We already agreed though that like he'd be the one to watch him, right? That's what we did.
Yes, he's gonna be the one to watch him. I don't think he'll be a bad dad because he did raise Mark fine. But that's his own son.
But he's
after he flipped out and killed all the superheroes.
But after he flips out, yeah, he's kind of.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I think this picture is skewing it. This picture is skewing it because
That's what I feel that too.
Because that's what he killed everybody, man. What are you talking about?
Just imagining Prophet with like, and you know, the filter is left on the cigarette.
I see what you mean, Queen, because if you're giving him your kids, he still wants to upkeep that perfect hero image, and he's not going to do anything crazy as in like take out your kids because they're bad kids.
His image is ruined.
So if you amend that it's not at this point,
thousands of people at this point.
If it's not at this point, and if it's like pre leaving the Earth.
2 days before this. 2 days.
His image was so bad, he left the whole fucking planet. He knew he couldn't stay here no more. He knew he wasn't welcome.
Wait, hold on.
What
Isn't
are we
this picture
talking
after
about?
he killed all the superheroes already anyway?
Mm-hmm.
This is like weeks or months after.
Yeah, so this is the fight with his son. He's already killed everyone who's about to save the Earth.
And he's fine, and he decided to beat the shit out of his son. So I'm gonna go totally toast.
He's not killing humans, though.
Yeah.
He's not killing humans though. Up 2 days before this, he's like literally
the amount of collateral damage.
Yeah.
Like just pushing his son's face through a train killed probably 100 people.
I feel like you guys are arguing.
That's a good point.
Is he evil, or would he?
No,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
exactly.
My kid says no. I need another fork. He's like, no, you use your fork, and he throws it on the ground. My son's face is going through the red line now.
Facts.
So toast.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. The first time my kid says I'm not eating that mac and cheese, he's gonna be wet mist.
The only reason he even settles.
So like
he's gonna say, "What you mean you wasn't eating that mac and cheese?" He's gonna quote my son from the inside.
Okay, wait. Even when he went and got the bug, even when he screwed the bugs and became a dad again, I think he innately has a parental.
First of all, he fucked the bug. That's just a fucking. What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Hold on, but we're missing something. But
he got no sexual discrimination there. He's just like, I'm gonna pump my kid and whatever.
But the only reason he sticks around is because they're his kids. He doesn't care about anyone else's.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He would have already said it would have obliterated the earth if it wasn't for his kid.
You're right.
So,
with the bugs, he was like, but even with the bugs, he was like, why do I care so much? Why do I care? I think
about his kid.
Because he can't understand his own need to give a fuck about another person.
Bugs is post this picture. Remember that. Bugs is post this picture.
The bug is post this picture. That's true. Yeah. Okay, if we're going by this picture, then your kid is toast. I do think he has some redeeming qualities.
He does.
And he's a dad.
Queen, I think you got the most redeeming qualities out of everybody on this list.
What's the redeeming qualities?
You got the best of everybody in your heart. I love you for that, but these people are terrible.
Galactus isn't.
We're all villains after all.
All right.
Queen, obviously a beautiful person.
I still don't think Galactus should be up there. I don't think Galactus should be up there, but that's just me. But
he's in stone now. He's in stone.
Come on, Queen.
Stone. No.
This tier list is definite and permanent, and this is it. That's stone.
This is official, huh? This is official. Oh my god!
If you're watching this YouTube, you can't change it around. You can't argue against it. This is we have.
It is what it is.
I have gathered
sending it to Marvel.
A group of professionals, professional rankers for this list.
And let me tell you something: if you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok, I am a professional. I have been paid to do this by the CIA.
Excuse you? Are we trying to keep
I'm a professional profiler.
Perfect. We only hire the best here at Fiasco Fire.
I go to Texas and I arrest Mexicans. That's what I do. And then when I arrest them, I say, "Donde está la biblioteca?"
I'm not drunk enough.
I think we're more than halfway through though, so this is good. So, all right, next.
The best part is that that will be edited out.
Because he's a dad. That's my only gripe.
Well, we got
most likely to bring him down to most likely come back.
Boom.
I agree.
Kid most likely won't come.
No, crazy. He does not give a fuck about humans.
You said it's in stone. You said it's in stone. It can't be moved.
Until I move on. Until I move on.
To being parent.
You better drag Galactus down there too. Then
no,
we're moving.
Galactus is in stone. Okay. Let's keep him a toast.
Come on now.
Let's keep him a toast. I like toast.
Let's go.
I think he's going to be a good babysitter.
Next one.
Okay.
We'll argue later.
Next.
We're gonna have a side chat about this in Discord.
Queen, I'm desperately trying to keep us moving before I say some more dumb shit. Please.
Next we got the penguin.
Hell no! Hell no! Get that motherfucker out of here!
You can't say it.
Get the fuck out of here!
No.
He gonna be feeding my kid fish, raw ass fish, straight out from the river. Fuck that piece of shit.
Delicious.
Yeah.
He took care of a lot of penguins, y'all. He took care of a lot of penguins.
That motherfucker ate fish raw.
He's about nature.
He was a dad. He was a dad.
Is he a dad?
Hell no. Hell, my kids aren't penguins. My kids are penguins.
I don't know.
My fictional children are not penguins.
He's her dad.
He He's a father figure.
I don't think Penguin is a dad though.
What?
He's only feeding them fish raw. Queen, come on, Queen. Queen, I understand
that stepped up.
Stepped up into what? Sushi? What are we talking about?
Like, what are we stepping in? Like,
so
Here are a lot of penguins.
But we're talking about babysitting. Is Oswald a good babysitter? Do you think he's gonna be crazy to your kids?
He doesn't have any powers.
I mean, after he shot JFK or before?
Ooh. Did he? What?
Oswald.
Oh, I missed. Oh my God, that's over my head. Right over my head. Oswald Cobblepot. Not Lee.
You remember that time you got fucked over by you got asked by about a name and and another one shared the same name.
Yeah,
I think if you guys
Oswald, right?
I think it was Oswald. Yeah, it was
I think if you guys
Oswald and Batman. It was.
I think if you guys can justify Goblin as probably safe, then Penguin would fit that mold too. They're both like kind of crazy, but not completely irredeemable.
But yes, I do remember that when I was at bar trivia the other night, and it was like what Batman character is named Oswald. It's the Penguin and the Joker. The Joker's name is Oswald. Why would DC do that? Out of all the names in the world, why would you name two people Oswald?
What? I mean, have you seen how bad DC's been in the last?
I was so upset that he said I was wrong, and I pulled up my phone. I stopped the whole thing. I pulled up my phone. I walked to the desk.
Said, hold up, everybody stop here.
You guys are forgetting the Cobblepot right here. Oswald Cobblepot. But no, Joker's name is Jack Oswald. I was very upset with that. I still think I should have got the point.
Yeah, you should. You should. His literal first name is Oswald. Get the fuck out of here. That's the Oswald you were talking about.
Yes. All right, no, hold up. All right, you're about to go on your overnight sex vacation with your wife. And you're like, hey, hun, who's the babysitter? And then she's like, Cobblepot. Cobblepot.
Cobblepot's coming through doors.
Oswald Cobblepot.
I mean, what's different than saying
Oswald?
And then you're like, oh, I'm sure that's a real person. I'm sure that's a real person. Oswald Cobblepot? Yeah, that seems real. What'd you get him on Craigslist, you dumbass?
Y'all can't say Green Goblin would probably be safe with your kids and not the Penguin.
Yeah, the reason why I would say the Penguin. The
penguin eats straight up raw fish, bro. You would be feeding your kids would be like, oh, we want fish sticks. And you're like, oh, perfect. I got fish sticks right here.
You're only against him because of his questionable diet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you might be outvoted on this one.
He ate that motherfucker. Scales and all. That shit is wrong. That is wrong. On a biblical level. That shit is wrong.
Look at that face. It's just got mercury poisoning written all over it.
Yeah, I mean, he might die while he's watching your kids, but he ain't gonna kill him.
Yeah, he agrees. No. He's relatively smart. He's not even very strong.
Man, he's not even relatively smart. My kid would be able to algebra him.
No, the Penguin's always been smart. That's why he has like a whole criminal organization.
But he'd have the house mowing crazy.
That's why he eats raw fish.
He'd have the house mowing crazy.
Sashimi.
I love raw ass fish. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm gonna eat raw ass fish.
He probably also microwave his fish.
Yeah, your house would be smelling wild when you come back home.
So the guy,
honestly, anybody who microwaves seafood products in the microwave does not deserve to live, let alone watch your children.
I'm pretty sure you eat some raw, y'all.
Yeah. Also, I microwave fish.
He would give them great tips.
Yeah, and I eat sashimi. I eat raw.
Present
fish,
company excluded. I'm gonna throw that out there again. Present company excluded.
Your kids will probably be safe.
They'll be safe.
Most likely be safe.
Most likely be safe.
It won't be the perfect
No.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with most likely be safe.
This motherfucker just dips his head in the river, gets the fish, and just eats it.
That's a cool
party trick.
Oh
Your kids, Prophet. It has nothing to do with the kids.
I would beat somebody up if I saw them doing that shit. I would
your kids
beat
gonna be safe. They might be like, that was weird, but that's it.
That was weird.
I'll be like, that's too weird for me. You gotta go.
It's not you watching it. It's your kids. They're gonna be fine.
Why would I leave my kid with somebody like that? Why would I ever do that?
Because you need a sex vacation. You need a sex vacation. It's okay.
What is happening?
I think.
Listen, I just fucked the penguin at that point. I just fucked the penguin. I'd be like, this shit is weird enough. I'm gonna fuck the penguin.
In that row.
Okay. What, most likely?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Yo, fucking crazy. I resign. Yo,
we,
crazy.
We got the penguin as a safe pick for a babysitter. Next,
he's all right.
What the fuck is wrong with this world, man? Next, where did we go wrong?
I wanted to
How we end up here?
None of these choices are good.
Yeah,
The fucking penguin of all people. Most likely safe.
Cobblepot.
Motherfucker eats raw fish straight out the river. Okay, all right, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna try to calm down and move to the next.
Next we got Poison Ivy.
Oh, 100% perfect. Never could do anything wrong. Ever.
She can't pick your kid up. She can't put your kid down. She can't pick your kid.
Ivy only harms
you
like
will not shame
people that hurt the
about
environment.
my planet when you guys were okay with a fish, okay? You will not shame me.
If my kid needs like diabetic medicine, she's gonna be like, "No, here, just take this herbal supplement."
That's a good point.
And it will probably be right.
That's a good
It'll
point.
be better. It'd be better than giving your kid a raw ass fish head. Talk about
we moved on, man. We're not talking about the penguin anymore.
I can't move on. I can't let it go.
Can't let the penguin win.
I can't do it.
But yes,
too much.
Poison Ivy.
Because the kids are older, and she doesn't have to touch them. Like, I mean, she shouldn't. Why is she touching them? I feel like the kids should be great, minus the accidental killing.
Also,
they're 5 and 8.
Does she actually have Poison Ivy though? Because like that would be a factor.
I think that's just her name, but everything she touches is like gone, unless you're a plant, and then it just revives.
I don't think. Yeah.
But she's a doctor. She's a doctor.
She only harms men and
Yeah,
people who hurt the environment. That's it. So
Yeah, and my kids are naturally detrimental to the environment.
I mean, apparently no one here uses diapers, straws.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
My kid's dead.
No, your kids are 5 and 8. 5 and 8. We're past diapers.
And if she watches your kid like litter, she'll watch him like throw a McDonald's cup out the window, she might lose.
My kid would never do that because I taught him better. I taught him better than that shit. My kid would throw that shit in a trash can.
She understands innocence in the very least.
She probably does. She's pretty level-headed.
She is.
Most likely be safe.
She's just against global warming to like the umpteenth degree. No, she isn't. No, she doesn't care about global warming. I was thinking
she's an environmentalist.
Yeah, environmentalist. Yeah. So as long as you're not polluting,
well, she cares about like deforestation and all these.
That's what it is. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
if the penguin gets most likely safe, then Poison Ivy needs to get like your kids will ascend to godhood.
So perfect.
Kids become heroes.
All right, we got Poison. We got Dr. Pamela as perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Perfect.
I'm not mad at that.
Next, we got
Razal Ghul.
Vazal Ghul. What's it? Vazal.
It's Razal Ghul.
Razal Ghul. We got Rizzy.
I don't know who that is.
We got Rizzy up on the.
Yeah, you do. He's in the first Batman movie, like the Christopher Nolan one. He's his mentor. He teaches him in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Begins.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
Liam Neeson plays him.
We just gonna call him RZA.
Yeah.
But that fact, he produced most of the Wu-Tang albums, so I'm gonna let him get a perfect babysitter.
He's gonna teach your kids some music and some beats, maybe.
Hell yeah, my kids better be spitting by the time we come back.
Music, beat making, and karate at the same time.
Listen, if he babysits my kids and they come back to me and they ain't spitting, you better put me on your kid as host.
I have so many questions.
By the time RZA gets done with my kid.
But I don't know Riz being like, I know he's a bad guy, but I don't know like what his bad feats are.
Well, he brings up a lot of kids, like when in the League of Shadows, what he's a part of, like he trains kids and stuff. So he's always taking care of other people's kids. Yeah.
So he's.
So there we go.
That's more like taking care of kids in more like militaristic ways.
So he's Cunning 2012.
Well, remember Bane was a kid in the hole, right? And Ra's al Ghul was the organization that operated that hole that Bane had to get out of. So it's pretty fucked up too. Because Bane was a part of the League of Shadows as well.
My kids will go from like I want my iPad to like I want light in general.
He does have a daughter he took good care of, Talia al Ghul. So she's in the last movie as well.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, like Batman's love interest or something.
Right. And she's really loyal to her dad. So I mean, he's got to be something of a good dad.
Okay, so he's a father. So he can't
worst case scenario. Yeah, worst case scenario. My kids know martial arts. They beat the shit out of me one day over some Pop-Tarts. And we keep it moving. We don't talk about it anymore.
All right.
I'd say perfect.
Perfect. I feel like this is, if we put this up as perfect, someone on TikTok is gonna come and flame us because Ra's al Ghul took out a whole planet and blew up and gave everyone cancer. And I'm like, whoa. We don't.
No. Listen.
We're gonna get a lot of that anyway.
Listen, person on TikTok, you can suck my whole dick.
All right, perfect. Next.
I don't know because there is that. If we're talking about the movie, Roz.
Did you clip that, please?
Yes, I will.
God damn it!
We're talking about the
whole thing. I'm talking base to stem, bitch. Get it?
He is motivated by lust of power and to create a world in his image out of ego rather than genuine desire to save the world and improve it. So he's a dictator, it looks like.
He did put his daughter in that hole too, remember? So she had to get out of.
But yeah, perfect babysitter. All right, next.
What?
Next we got Red Skull.
And the use of the word perfect is like way too crazy.
Well, Red Skull is a Nazi.
Decent should have been.
So already off rip.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is a freaking Nazi. So unless you're part of the master race,
boom. Yeah, my kids will never have blue eyes, no matter what happens down my timeline. It's done.
And it's scheduled Magneto and fucking him at the same time.
Magneto is not the same. I'm sorry, he's not.
No, Magneto can kill them.
Magneto doesn't give a fuck what your skin looks like. Magneto just cares that you're a mutant.
Well, he doesn't. He just wants. He wants the humans to not treat him like shit. He's happy to leave them alone.
Yeah.
Humans will eventually be.
And Magneto gave them a lot of chances to leave him the fuck alone.
That's right.
He's just like the Godfather dude. Every time I take him out, they pull me back in.
That's true.
That type of shit. That's the shit with Magneto. Red Skull, he won't stop till his whole philosophy is
he's Nazi
implemented. Yeah, he's a Nazi.
Nazi off rip. Toast.
I was trying not to trigger the whole TikTok shit.
Nah, go ahead. Let him set him off. It's fine.
Fuck him. All right,
you'll get views at least.
Yeah, maybe the worst kind of views.
After today, absolutely.
I'll be right back.
All right. After Red Skull, we got. Oh man, we got the Reverse Flash.
There's a Reverse Flash.
You don't know about what is it like Thawne? I think his name is.
I don't know about.
So Reverse Flash is pretty fucked up. Like, he goes back in time and messes with timelines
I think out of the list so far, he's the most evil that we have.
Oh no, Joker's more evil, but he's up there. Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Than Thane? Than Thawne?
Yes.
No, I don't. I think.
Yes.
I don't know who this Thong person is, but I don't really give a shit.
He is.
There's a whole song about
the Flash's antagonist, and he survives just to fuck with the Flash. Actually, because your kid is not the Flash, I think he would be a good babysitter. He only exists just to mess with the Flash.
Well, here's a point to that. He would probably leave your kid because he only exists to mess with the Flash. So he's just gonna take off. Like your kid's gonna be alone.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking because yes, he only messes with the Flash. He goes back in time to mess with the Flash as a kid, like trip him and like what do you do? Like take his girlfriend and
he goes back in time and messes with the timeline to just mess with the Flash.
Just would mess with the Flash.
Sorry, did you say trip him and take his girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Just his food.
Yes, that's what he does.
That's how women work. Oh.
I think your kid will probably be safe.
Like
because
everything
he doesn't care about your kid.
Everything bad that happened to Barry as a kid, it was the Reverse Flash. He'd go back in time and he'd just like trip him, steal his food, mess with his first girlfriend. I think he fell in love with. I think he killed his girlfriend, and Barry never knows what's happening to him. But it's always Thane going back in time and just messing with the Flash.
Because Barry hasn't unlocked his Flash powers at that point. So.
Yeah. Okay. But because Thane can't be killed, he is like a paradox, living a paradox. I think that's what he is. That's his power. That's his power. He's fast and he's a walking paradox. So he cannot be killed. He cannot be deleted on his timeline. He always go back in time just to mess with Barry. And if your kid is not Barry, I think your kid would be safe. But you're right. He probably wouldn't mess with your kids.
Never name a kid Barry.
Barry. If he agreed to take the job, and
he wouldn't
for whatever reason,
he would agree, and then he'd be like, you know what? I don't care about this, and he would dip. He has no moral, no sense of honor. Why would he stay?
Not only will he take the job,
he would just leave your kid. He'd take your money, leave your kid.
No, I think he will take the kid. I think he will take the kid.
This is like straight up with him.
I think he'll just take the kid. You know what? When hiring Reverse Flash for the job, I don't think you have a choice. I think everything is his decision. I think he'll just take your kid before you even get a chance to hire him. I think your kid's toast.
He would kill your kid because your kid probably can't make the journey. Like,
he likely won't come back.
Your kid would be gone before you even get a chance to ask him to babysit.
I think most likely is good because either he dips or he takes your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely won't come back.
Bad,
just don't name your kid Barry. Your kid will be safe from the Reverse Flash. Sounds good.
Yeah.
But both of my kids are named Barry, 5 and 8.
Damn. Well,
Barry her, Barry he, huh?
It's gonna be rough for you then. All right.
Barry 1, Barry 2, thing 1, thing 2.
We call them berries. Thank you.
The Dingleberries. All right.
Need to get more creative with kid names.
The Deanenberries.
I was about to say that.
Next we got the Riddler.
Oh
my
man. That's
Really? Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
Did he say black?
Yeah.
I thought he said bad.
No, he says big black bat.
Oh man, I gotta put that in my profile. All right. But yes, the Riddler.
He says that. Man, I hope I didn't hear it wrong. I was a kid, man.
It starts playing in the background.
Yeah, he did say black. I had to look it up.
Thank God.
It's funny because the Google search, it just says who's afraid of the big black.
We said earlier, I think it was Dean, that was like, your kids would just stumble by saying why about everything.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, he's the perfect babysitter. He'll tire them out mentally.
It'll be like, you got to go to bed. Kids will be like, why? Well, because it's bedtime. Why?
Because my name's Enigma.
Like, it'll just be over and over again. Like, I think that toddlers are the perfect foil.
Can we talk about Jim Carrey's hair right here for like 2 seconds?
It is nice, isn't it?
Holy God.
Yeah. But yes, Edward, would he be a good babysitter for your kid, Riddler?
I think your kids would pose a threat to him. I think like their questions would be like the whole shit he's into. He'd be like trying to answer them, and then like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got that perfect," and your kid would come over with another question.
Do they have Batman toys? If they have Batman toys, it might be a problem.
No, I don't think he'd be the perfect babysitter, but I think like your kids would outsmart him, low key. Like your kids would just be like keep asking questions,
and like just bug him. But would it be?
Yeah, it would just bug him, and he would try. No, because like he couldn't let it be. He has to be the smartest person in the room.
Oh, I forgot about that scene.
I need to watch that movie. That's what we need to watch at movie night, guys.
Yep.
What, Batman Forever, was it?
Batman Forever, yeah. It's got Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh my god, so good.
Apparently
doesn't that have
Tommy
Arnold
Lee.
too?
Yeah. No, that's the one after. That's the one where they had nipples on their suits.
Yeah, it's Batman Forever.
That's one.
But I think that Poison Ivy is Robin Hood.
Perfect.
I think that your kids would be able to foil him nonchalantly. Like they wouldn't even know they were doing it, but they would just keep asking questions.
I don't even know how that puts him in a threatening situation.
Yeah, that's
it
what
doesn't.
I was
It doesn't. It puts him in a situation where he has to keep answering questions, like we used to have to.
Do they have Batman toys? I'm just saying. They have
Until you
Batman
get
toys.
back home, your kids will be safe because they just tired him out.
I think most likely is the answer here.
Yeah, I don't think your
Most likely
kids will
be
have
safe.
the intellect to challenge his riddles or if at all. So.
No. But the thing is it's going to get flipped on his head with him. That's
How is he gonna be most likely?
Because he's not a threat, really.
So
Yeah.
he's perfect.
You think
I think
he's perfect, though?
thinking he's perfect.
Oh,
I mean, if we,
he's
if
gonna
we
be
put
like
Ra's al Ghul is perfect. I mean, the Riddler he's a little crazier, but that's it.
all right, fine. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
we got the Riddler as perfect behind this head. I don't know if we can drop him. Nope.
I disagree with the word perfect, but
Perfect.
We all do. But
Infallible.
I think it should be like they would make it or something.
there should be something in between. Most likely be safe and be like, yeah, an alright babysitter.
But yeah,
Okay.
we're down to the last 10.
Okay.
This
Jesus
is a good
Christ.
list. Yeah, I know, right? We're moving through it. Next, we got the Saw
Wow. Wow.
Really? They're toast.
Jigsaw.
guy. Jigsaw. Yes, exactly. We got the Jigsaw.
No. I
If you
don't
put
think they're
any
toast
slasher-
automatically. They cannot be toast automatically.
Yeah,
They
if
would
your
have
kids
a
are good to
great chance.
solve the puzzle, they know
I
it's
was gonna
fine.
say they would have a great chance of
You
living
ate
if
the
they-
last ice cream bar and your kid wanted the other one.
Have you seen
Maybe
what the
most
puzzles
likely
are
not
in
be-
Saw? Your kids can't get through that.
Now you have to survive 35
Crazy.
seconds underwater.
They
They'll
gotta
be
like
tailored
pull
to your
nails
kids.
out from their.
No,
from
they'll
their-
tell it to your kids'
Tailored.
sins. So they'll be possible for the kids because they'll be built around your kids and what they did bad.
They most likely could come back. They won't come back, but they
All
won't
right.
This is a
automatically
50-50.
toast. They need to try.
Yeah, I think so too.
What the hell kind of parents are you if you're looking at a damn doll? And you're like, yeah, let's this motherfucker watch the kids. We gotta go,
It was a
man.
discount, yeah. The kids be
We gotta get us
misbehaving.
out of here.
Yeah.
It's only
The fuck?
$7.25. You're gonna get that many. people.
$7.25 an hour. And on top of that, you letting a damn doll watch your kid. Get the fuck out of here,
Man, my
man.
kids won't
Hard to
sleep.
Let this dude watch my kids. I'm just saying, like, this sex vacation can wait.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
No,
Just
it's
looking at the eyes, though, he would definitely watch your kids. But
So
he would
that's not-
definitely put them in a position where they
We're
have to
ignoring
kill
the
each other.
fact that there's a very scrawny,
Jigsaw, right?
angry white man holding this doll.
Yeah, there you go.
no, he's on a bicycle. He's on a tricycle. He's automated.
Oh
No,
yeah, okay.
you guys think that's actually Jigsaw, like the mastermind?
No, Jigsaw is no.
No, the Jigsaw's the old
doll,
white
right?
man, but I like the doll picture.
Yeah.
I think any.
Oh, so we're
slasher-
talking about Jigsaw?
Yeah,
No, Jigsaw would 100% try to pit your children against each other. Like, this motherfucker stole your
What if you have only
goddamn,
one kid?
your goddamn snackums
Yeah.
yesterday.
So you come back home with one kid, so that means we should put him in the middle of the list.
No.
No. I mean, is it your favorite kid?
If they survive,
Your kid is toast. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice but to pit your two children against each other.
I'm cool with either.
Maybe
Probably
most
it won't come
likely
back.
Maybe most likely won't come back, but they have a small chance, a small fighting chance. They should fight. They need to try.
Wait, okay.
All right, I'm good with that.
So most
there is a
likely.
chance they'll live. Most likely.
There is most. Yeah, there's
No!
a chance.
No!
Are you fucking kidding me?
No! I wholly reject that. He's
No,
toast.
your kid is
He's
toast.
toast.
This whole tier list
I
is
think he's toast.
bullshit.
I
Are
think
you
he's toast
kidding me?
too. But
No!
if
I'll compromise with most likely.
The thing is, I'm trying to be like.
Listen, I gave up a lot. I like let a lot of shit slide. But this motherfucker would literally give your child AIDS. He would give your child AIDS. Survive this shit.
He eats fish.
He eats fish.
All right.
I can't let him fucking watch my kids.
Hold on. We can have a vote. Kid is toast. Who says? Hey.
Kid is toast. That's the appropriate one.
All right. Dean and Prophet toast, right? That's it?
Toast.
No, I think he's toast.
Oh, then toast. And yeah, that's the majority. All right, toast. I'm fine with that.
Wait.
I'm fine with that.
Just get a roll call.
No, that's the majority. Why would we waste our time with anything else?
Just for giggles, I'm just
Queen, I'm sorry. I know you see the best in everybody.
You guys are
But this motherfucker literally tortures people.
Yeah,
I think people that deserve it.
You know what?
He's taking the job.
The first time your child did something wrong, he would put y'all in a little chamber and try to fucking get y'all to pit yourself against each other with the children.
Best case scenario, your kid's coming back without a finger.
I think any slasher is going to go in this.
Who ate the last cookie? Well, let's get in the chamber and decide.
He's giving you a small
Can we end this as friends, please?
No, we cannot.
To Queen's point, for giggles, let's get that guy giggling and think that he's the right choice.
All right, so we got Jigsaw as
toast. What I was saying was that he does give you a small chance. It may be a small chance.
Queen, you see the best in everybody. And again, I love that about you.
I agree, man.
But I'm telling you, your children will be fucking dead.
It's 4-3, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, our kids don't listen to the rules, so they won't even know what the hell is going on.
They wouldn't even know what the rules were.
Yeah. Can you repeat that? No.
All right, let's just do a vote again. Let's do a vote again. All right, Fiasco, what do you think?
Actually, I was good either way. I didn't think either way.
Well, I think you got to make a decision.
If I had to vote, I would put him as most likely. Because I do think he would give him a chance. He wouldn't
much Queen and Fiasco think most likely.
I don't think he would execute him off rip. I think it would just be a game.
He is not a.
You would lose any child. Any child would die. What the fuck are y'all talking about? He would pit one child against the other.
That's what I was like. No, the majority won. So yeah,
majority won. That's 4-3.
He's toast.
I'm agreeing, but
I was in between, but I was leaning towards most likely. But I'm not mad at toast. I'm
I'm so angry at the world we live in. I'm so upset.
Fantasy world that super villains like this are just living in. Yeah, I would be angry too.
Just hiring them as babysitters. You're crazy. Next,
we sitting here debating whether or not
a professional torturer.
Good babysitter.
Next,
I am very confused why we're on this one still.
Yeah.
Next we got Wanda.
Oh, Wanda, she loves kids.
Yeah, she loves them so much. She's not getting them back.
Yeah.
Well, if they're hers.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the allegation that she's the kid diddler.
That's the thing. No, what?
Most likely.
I'm gonna do it.
Your kid will be perfect. I mean, a perfect babysitter, but I don't think you're going to get your kid back. So it's not like they're going to be toast.
Why wouldn't you get your kid back? She only wants the duplicates of her kids.
She'll make the kids into her kids.
Make your kid into a duplicate.
Why would she do that when she can cross in other realities and steal other copies of her own kids?
Because it's easy, because you give her your kids.
Yeah.
I think that's a stretch. Like,
she's
not
transfer.
You think that's a stretch, and then going in a timeline to take a kid is not?
Well, but it's her kids. We're talking about our kids with them being babysitted by her.
She doesn't have respect for her kid. She doesn't care if it's actually her kid. She cares. It appears to be her kid.
Mm-hmm. So she will mind
we're
control
still
your
talking
kids
about her
kids.
We're still talking about her kids, though.
Okay,
not
so
it's
again,
not her kids. It's
she will make anybody her kid.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. She's never done that.
She did that. She did that. She pulled kids out of nowhere. Where did they come from?
Other people's kids. She just created them.
How did she get kids, man?
And her kids in a different timeline.
But right, they were from another timeline.
Yeah.
They're not hers. Yeah. They weren't. So they were her variant
from another timeline. Okay. So did those mothers? Did those fathers not deserve their kids?
But hold on, unless
she pulled them from away from them.
All right, so unless you're a variant and are her kids variants, then you're fine. She's not gonna mess with them.
But no, we're not variants. So
exactly. So she's not gonna fuck with them. Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
So Wanda agrees to watch your kids. You think she has no alternative motive at all? Or she's gonna watch your kids? You know, hey, yeah, no problem. I'll watch your kids for $7.25.
You don't think she would pull somebody's mind from some other timeline right into your kids?
Well, let's be honest. Every single person.
Y'all walking away with your kids right there? Y'all think that?
Whether we get them back or not, it's a different story. They'll be safe.
Well,
they'll be safe.
They'll be safe. And Wanda has been mostly good. Like, she's had moments where she's bad.
Mostly good?
Mostly girl when like the world is in danger.
Hostage. Are y'all kidding me? Mostly good?
Did you not see the first like 12 Marvel movies where she was
that's when the
good?
world is in danger, not when herself is in danger. So yeah, she'll save the world so she can live another day. But when it comes to her, I think she's a villain.
Y'all 10 miles down the road, y'all fucking crazy. I don't even think this vote should count because y'all outside your fucking mind talking about this shit. This is insane. This is insane.
No, that's why I had her at the supervillain list because I do see her as a supervillain. So
she is a supervillain.
Yeah,
she is a supervillain.
She's too far gone.
But she's But if we're just talking about kids, right? I think she'd treat him great.
As a mother,
okay. Now she would make it a fantastic babysitter.
She would try to transport her two children into your children's head and make them her children.
You don't know that. She's never ever done that.
I don't know that. She did that shit. She did that shit. What are you talking about?
She's never done it. She's only taken copies of her own kids.
Sir, please. It's a family channel.
But I just feel like that's a possibility for her. If she had that thought, she would be willing to go through with that thought with your kids.
Agreed. A
she
possibility.
Could only
most likely
do that shit imaginary in her own head. Likely. Imagine if she could transport those two children's thoughts into your two children's head.
Okay, but why would she just take kids from another reality? Why wouldn't she just do that? She's already crossing into other realities.
She could only do it with thought. She had to have a physical body to put them in.
So maybe our kids would be the catalyst for her to go to another timeline, but for the babysitting role, we'll get our kids back.
Hell no! You're gonna take your kids. You're gonna take your kids.
All right, fine.
90% sure we'll get the kids back. 90% sure we'll get them.
You ain't getting your kids back. You're getting her kids back.
Even then, they're still going to be safe. They're still going to be safe. Even if you're right, they'll still be safe.
What the fuck happens to our kids' minds if they get ejected out into the
She's
fucking
never done that, Prophet. She's never done that.
She's gonna do that with your kid.
We should probably go back to the HIV
tier. But I heard most likely most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
No, hell no. I emphatically reject that shit. Most likely won't come back. Most likely won't come back.
Come on, man.
Most likely won't come back. That's the vote.
Oh, most likely won't come back.
No. Most likely be safe.
Your kids ain't coming back as your kids. I'm telling you.
So I think probably it will be a 50-50 chance. It'll be 50-50 you get them back, and 50-50 their mind will be washed.
Fine. I'll accept my loss on that, but you'll have to accept your non-children. Okay?
Deal.
Whatever.
Next. Next we got.
I'm telling you, the kids you get back ain't gonna be yours, and one is gonna be collecting them soon. Happy birthday.
Next we got Scorpion.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. What?
Would you let the Spectre watch your kids?
I mean, he can't even change his diaper. He's gonna burn them. Like
I think Hanzo, right? That's his name, Hanzo. Yeah.
He radiates heat. Like that's the heat.
He's basically just pure evil. Right?
Why are my kids wearing diapers at 5 and 8?
That's an instant your kid is
Some
tough.
kids still wear diapers at 5.
Not ours.
Not ours. Our kids
But wait, what if he goes into your kid's mind and changes them into someone else's kid? I'm just.
What is he, Ghost Rider?
Oh, now that's a problem. Now that's a problem.
No, I'm making fun of you.
Now that's a problem.
What is he, Ghost Rider?
Okay.
You're confusing him. Does he have
what
mind
if he takes
control
them to his other dimension and he trains them in suspended time to be evil, and then he brings them back to the present, and then they kill you?
But will my kid come back safe in the present? I'm not a victim. I don't care about myself. Will my kid be safe?
I'm being
It doesn't
ridiculous.
even
I think
have
he's
to be
pure evil.
hypotheticals. I don't know why we're talking about hypotheticals.
Because that's
Fucking Scorpion. It's Scorpion. It's Scorpion. It's Scorpion. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Scorpion isn't a bad guy. But, no, I mean, he is a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
It's like
He's
he was
literally-
forced to be bad because he was tricked by Quan Chi to, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so what is his motivation?
Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion's motivation.
Scorpion was a warrior in his clan until Quan Chi killed his family and blamed it on Sub-Zero. So he's always been against Sub-Zero because Quan Chi tricked him into fighting Sub-Zero's clan. So once he found out that Quan Chi was behind the trickery and deception, that's when he was fighting against him. But as most part, he did do a bunch of evil stuff while he was under I don't want to say mind control, but he was under, you know, duress.
Influence.
Yeah,
Well,
influence.
is he mind
Okay,
controlled
most
or
likely.
under duress
Most
now?
likely. Highest vote.
No, he's just a warrior. He's just a undead warrior specter who can turn on fire and has a skull head.
Undead.
Most likely highest vote.
Yeah, he was killed by Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero killed him, and Quan Chi brought him back to life to take Sub-Zero out.
Okay.
Most likely highest vote.
What do you mean? Most likely won't come back? Most likely.
Yes. Most likely won't come back. And it's the first 2 words. 3 words.
Most likely is also to be safe.
I know, right? Kid. Will
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Sauce a little.
Won't come back. Won't come back.
Hey.
I think it will train your kids. I think he will just be chilling.
Yeah, I think he'd chill
6 hours. Yeah. I think
Until they make physical contact with him.
If your kid doesn't have ice powers, I don't think he will see him as a threat.
It's like kind of hard because most of these people are like murderers, and we're like trying to justify why it'd probably be okay.
Well, that's the whole point of the list. It's super
That's what we got here.
Everybody on this list, every single person on this list has bodies.
Yeah.
We only have 2 people in the most likely won't come back section.
I just don't know enough
2
about
people.
Scorpion. I feel like for me, it feels like a gut feeling of probably be safe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, Scorpion isn't a bad guy.
Based on what Fiasco said, he seems alright.
Not in the revision, no.
If he has a way to, you know, if he signed up for this job, so the job is
Sub-Zero better be on the fucking list.
Sub-Zero. But no, in the most recent Mortal Kombat movie, I think Scorpion was a hero, wasn't he? Sub-Zero was the bad guy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He was a hero.
Scorpion was a hero.
Was the bad guy.
Yes.
But
I wasn't.
Scorpion was a hero in the newest one. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah. He was a protagonist.
Which
I
is bullshit. He should never have been.
Yeah,
exactly. And Sub-Zero was the villain. He was crazy in that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
it was so cool because like they did the leg sweep thing, and like
over and over.
I was the leg sweep guy. Like I would fucking leg sweep somebody as soon as they got close to me. They'd be pissed.
It was so strong.
Yeah,
it was too strong.
Like, hey, bitch, jump! The fuck you talking about? Why you mad at me for?
It worked every
time. You can't hit the A button. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so Scorpion.
I'm gonna go with probably. I'm gonna give a 50-50 chance.
No, I'm saying most likely won't come back.
I don't think Scorpion's evil. I think
I don't think he's. I think he was forced to do more evil rather than actually morally.
Exactly. I think it was against his will.
No,
he was a farmer. Like he has a whole Thanos storyline, pretty much.
It doesn't matter what he did before. We're talking about now.
Everyone on this list has a body.
Look at him. He got a knife in his mouth, man.
Should I use the happy picture of Hanzo?
No,
I say combat skills are
next.
good thing. All right, let's go.
All right, next we got.
Yes.
Oh man.
We got Shang Tsung. It's crazy how we have Mortal Kombat back to back.
Do my kids have souls?
Yeah, he eats souls, man.
All right, that's an easy one for you then.
Hold on. Queen might have a more argument.
We need to have more argument. No, we don't.
Do you see anything good
have
in Quan
something
Chi?
to say?
Or not Quan Chi.
We need to have less
Shang Tsung.
argument.
Do you see anything good in Shang Tsung, Queen?
Look for him curls his nose there.
Do you like leather vest?
Guys, be quiet. Let her talk.
Flattering picture. I do not feel strongly about where he ends up out of toast or most likely won't come back. I could make an argument for most likely. However, I'll be outvoted. So.
Oh, make the argument.
No, let me hear it. Yeah.
Let's just
No, Go ahead.
So, for him to take the souls, he has to have some kind of motive. I don't think the kids are inherently giving him a motive by just being. Yes, kids could be little shits, but I'm just saying, there's a chance, there's a small chance.
Are the 5 and the 8-year-old competing for Mortal Kombat?
Doesn't he just take souls to take souls?
Yeah, he's hungry like Galactus.
There's a small chance. There's a small chance.
That's a.
He'll
small chance.
He'll say your kid's souls will nourish me, and he'll suck them up.
Is he full? That's the same thing I said about Galactic. Is he eating beforehand?
I don't know if it's
eating souls.
I don't know if it's like a full thing. I don't think it's that kind of hunger.
Hey, can I offer you some souls or two before you wash my kid?
Is he gonna eat? Exactly.
Thanks, Sung. Are you full on souls?
Yeah.
If you are, I got a proposition for you. $7.25 an hour.
And 2 souls.
I mean, you gotta fund that Outworld, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
So, I'm cool with toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, toast, 100%.
Yeah.
He gonna eat them motherfuckers.
Alright, good.
Well, hold on. I'm
Like,
no, hold on. No, hold on. It's toast. It's toast.
he beat the crap out of Liu Kang's brother.
You gotta say.
I agree with Queen.
Because it's a frowned upon practice, so I don't think he would just eat the kid's soul.
Frowned upon.
It's
What?
So
that's what he does. He doesn't care if you frown upon it.
Okay, so it's frowned upon to eat somebody's souls, but I'm telling you, I would let him watch my kids, and it would be fine. And maybe if he ate their souls, it would be frowned upon. But listen, I'm open-minded.
If only eating souls was more societally acceptable, right?
Yeah, more acceptable, yes.
No, they toast, bro. They gone.
The reason why he eating them is to stay alive, to
stay young, actually, yeah. So your kids would be a great snack.
So your kids, you will let your kids be the one?
Your kid would be a great snack for someone who wants to
it feels like your
young.
kid's in danger if you put him in Shang Tsung, right? That's probably his favorite snack.
Unless he ate beforehand.
The worst part is your kids wouldn't even be enough. He would be like, yo, this is like fucking eating ramen.
I mean, those are the last 2 fries in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're like onion rings. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. Last 2 fries in the bag. That's what the kids would be.
I already have my toast. He's set in stone.
All right.
Next we got.
I think we need a last.
We got
minute
Shredder.
revision.
Shredder. He runs an organization, so he's organized enough for this.
The Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Kinky.
Yeah, half of his organization is kids, isn't it?
I don't know if Shredder's a father. I think he's a general.
He is like I think he fathered a child.
He was a father to the rat and the.
Different story.
No. His apprentice was fathered to the rat.
Oh, okay.
And then his master got killed by Shredder, whatever Amazaki, and then Splinter gave him.
Yeah, that's why the rat got beef.
That's why the rat got beef.
I don't know. Shredder's tough. Like,
I don't think Shredder would fuck with your kids.
He might try to make him join the Foot Clan.
That's what I was gonna say. He recruits kids. Yeah,
he does.
Like, yeah. So like he fucking recruits them.
I mean, they're 8 and 9.
At the worst,
but not because they're dead. Just because they're recruited.
At the worst, your kid's gonna end up in the Foot Clan.
I think it's.
And it's not so bad.
Yeah. But
it might have tax breaks. You know? Yeah. It's like a. It's like a fraternity. Really.
But they won't be coming back because they're in the Foot Clan, right?
Yeah, and now you got your kids off your hands. Like, you went to bed with a 5 and 8-year-old, you wake up with fucking foot soldiers.
Yeah, dressed in all black, you know?
Yeah, they're not even there anymore. So I consider that perfect babysitter.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Huh? What?
Also, he knows how to carry. Yeah.
I can eat.
I don't know where to put Shredder.
Step off the property.
Is he learning a gun?
I've never seen that before. That's his superpower. Just a.
Catch the language, please.
I can eat.
Look at that.
Most likely won't come back. Just because they're most likely gonna join the Foot or forced to join the Foot Clan.
Okay. So he'll do the job, but then he'll recruit your kid at the same time.
Yeah.
Boom.
More dangerous than Green Goblin. I love it.
All right, we got 5.
No, perfect babysitter. Because like he gets your children employed right away.
That is true. They got jobs as faceless soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get some turtles. Gonna kick their ass though.
All right.
They have all sorts of problems when they get older.
I would love to sit here.
Most likely.
That'd be fun.
Next, we got Thanos.
The man.
He was a dad.
He was a father. Well, kidnapped, but yes, he was a father.
Look at his face. Hey, that's not the picture. That's not the picture we wanted, Fiasco.
What's the picture we want?
How dare you, sir?
What's the
We want fake
all that
Where's he at?
he's gonna eat.
Yeah, where's the cake?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the fatherly picture that you guys requested.
With that picture, he has to be perfect. I mean, look at that smile. Look how much ball stack is on that
He raised 2 children perfectly.
He did.
I think Thanos right there, that picture of Thanos, is him looking at him successfully dropping my children back off to me.
We're back. How was the sex?
That's what I think.
Did you guys enjoy your night out? Your kids are right here.
It's like, hey man, did you get laid? I hope so.
You just got laid.
I gave them graham cracker rolls with chocolate in the middle to sip their chocolate syrup up.
Oh, your kids were a delight. I can watch them anytime.
Do we have an extra?
I'll be back in a snap.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry, that's sensitive right now. But listen, your children were a snap.
Let's
raise.
What?
All right, let's say okay, kids act up. He's strong. Well,
I don't think it would bother him. I think he just.
He's intelligent too.
Yeah, I think he'd be the perfect babysitter because your children wouldn't matter in his plan.
Can't get past that smile. He's perfect.
It wouldn't matter to his plans, and so he might as well be nice to him. Think he'll be a nice guy?
Yeah, like he wouldn't give a shit. He'd be like, "Hey, you know what? I enjoy this."
Well, hold on. Let's be fair, right? Because let's be fair, because every world he goes to, he kills half of the population. If we're gonna put Galactus up there, then he kills half the population. Galactus so he's half as bad. Or half as good.
The likelihood of your kids, there's a 50% chance that your kids will.
There it is! Look at that!
50% chance.
That's what I've been waiting for!
Still there.
But no, that's only if he has the glove with him. I think if you're watching your kids, I don't think they would be executed. I mean, they'll maybe recruited.
No, he didn't have the glove back then. He got the glove later. That was
hold on, look at his back dimples, y'all.
Let's just take a moment.
He squats. What do you think? What do y'all think Thanos squats? Let's ask the real question.
What picture is that? Did you change the picture?
This is a Thanos picture. What are you talking about?
It's been this the whole time, Queen.
Yeah.
I'm so mad because I can't react serious to it. I can't take this shit.
It's not that picture alone, perfect babysitter.
I was gonna. Now I really can't.
Don't you zoom in.
Mother of
It's
God.
not right there.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah, right there.
So yes, would you let this man babysit your kids?
He's caked up. Got lots of cake.
Absolutely not.
I'm
Listen,
gonna say-
I'm not homophobic at all.
Why is that position gay?
You need to not have your cheeks out in the babysitting portfolio when I see it.
I'm gonna say, I think maybe it's just a picture that's influencing Thanos.
That picture is so
But I'm gonna assume for some reason I had to ask Thanos.
That's my new
to
Discord
watch my
avatar.
kids. He decides, yeah, I'll take the job. No worries.
Yeah, your kids will be safe with me. Don't worry about it.
Smart enough, has the power enough. Because isn't he like on this planet? He was like a scientist or something like that.
I thought he was a farmer. No, he was like just a chilled, farmer. I think. Was he not?
He was a farmer.
Yeah, I
No,
think he was a farmer.
I really think. I think he became a farmer after the snap. But
Okay, but is he still killing half of everybody on every planet?
If he was at that point, maybe he likes your kids, and he's like, okay, these two don't have to go.
Oh, okay, cool. So one out of two guys.
I mean, he already ate our planet, so what are we supposed to do then?
Well, he ain't ate it yet. He ain't take the job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go most likely be safe.
Okay.
What? The fuck are you?
Okay, wait a minute. One of his daughters is basically mostly a cyborg because of him.
He took her apart. He literally took her
And
organs
put her
out.
back together. That's the romantic part.
He
You're
cared
right
for
about
her.
that.
That's romantic.
The other one is literally mortally.
He could have tossed her for scraps, but he was
cared
like,
for them so much they want to kill him.
Also, he killed one of them specifically.
Yep.
For his
So-
own
That was for a greater cause.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah. So if our kid aren't hiding a stone in their chest, I think they'll survive the night.
He's got to be a probably at the very least. I would say most likely to probably.
Gonna give him a perfectly balanced as all things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly
No,
balanced.
if your
kid's safe return is
Most
inevitable.
likely won't come back.
I honestly think he'd flip a coin like he does for all the population. He does 50-50. So
I
Probably.
think it's going to be most likely won't come back because
so
he
one
will
kid-
try to interfere with their heads.
yeah, one
And
kid.
if he can't, he'll build a robotic head on your kid.
Which is
Or
not good.
he flips a coin. He doesn't do anything to your kids. He flips a coin, 50-50. One of your kids dies. One of them doesn't.
They're safe. So I mean, still a dad though. Gotta bring
He's
him up.
still a
again.
dad, yep. Yeah. Alright. Well, I don't know if he's a dad like purely, but yes. He is a dad like kidnapping. So yeah, most likely. I'm okay with that. Sounds good? Perfect. Alright, next we got we got Two-Face.
Jesus.
Well, 50-50 again, right?
That is the most 50-50 person on this list. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
put probably.
50 chance.
Let's just go probably off rip. Bam.
Yep.
50-50. You might get your kids back, they may burn in a fire.
That's right.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Next. Next we got
Ultron?
Ultron.
Okay.
Yeah, your kids aren't safe. They're going to die.
Ultron wants to basically delete all humanity. So
Yeah.
that's pretty simple.
That's
Off rip
it.
toast.
Yeah. I mean, there's what's redeeming
He's
about
definitely
Ultron.
not taking $7.25 an hour for that
Well,
shit.
it could be post or pre-internet Ultron, like when Tony Stark built him.
He came online. That was when he was Jarvis. When he became
Yeah.
Ultron, he already had all that. He was already evil.
Okay, so yeah, Ultron then bad.
And they did in the What If series. It was if Ultron won, and he literally deleted the universe. So
Yeah.
Your kids included.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, he's
The
good.
very one we're trying to babysit.
Toast. Toast.
And we got to get
Next.
close to the end.
We only got two more.
Dang.
Next we got Ursula.
Oh boy.
He just steal their voice. That's it. Just their voice.
This is assuming that your kids can not drown.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I had nightmares that I had to fuck her.
Peel back this onion.
I used to have nightmares.
Let's delve into
I used to have nightmares about this shit.
That you had to.
I used to have nightmares about Ursula sexually assaulting me.
What the fuck?
Were you underwater? Were you in her? What were you wearing?
No, I was in a shallow pool of water.
What are you asking questions?
And she like slithered up with her little fucking legs.
Stop it! No, stop. Jesus God.
Okay, well, not bombshell.
Therapy.
And sat down. I'm sure you can imagine the rest.
Most likely.
I got no words for
Did she
this.
take your virginity or did she take your voice?
God,
she took my virginity.
Most likely.
Like the first person to take my virginity was her.
Was Ursula.
Button said bye.
If there's a talent, if the kid has a talent, she'll take the talent. But other than that, your kid will probably most likely be safe.
Again, assuming that your kid can be underwater or Ursula can be overwater. I don't know. Can she breathe?
All I'm saying is I'm accusing Ursula of sexual assault.
Yeah, she can transform into like a human, like she did.
Yeah, she could come to the house.
I didn't know she could do that. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed that scene. But
Isn't
we got her as. Where do we want to put her?
Most likely, probably be safe, right?
Most likely be safe.
No, your kid is toast.
Why?
From
She just
Ursula?
takes their voice. She doesn't. Kill
Because she's
them.
sexually assaulted.
Down one level.
What? Most likely won't come back?
No. Down. Like
Right
actually.
here.
Yeah.
Because she's not taking them out. She's just taking their voice. And
No.
Happened.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at Twitch.
I see. Y'all don't take male sexual assault seriously.
Yeah, Ursula's not real. So,
Right.
finally,
Right.
lastly, we come to the end of the list.
Thank God.
Last, we got... The hell? My picture won't
A
load.
mouse. I don't trust that cursor for shit.
Did I even save him? I thought I saved him. Give me a second.
Ursula's ass.
What's
me a
on
second.
desktop?
Ugh.
Walter White.
Yeah, we got Walter White. That was weird why he didn't load. But boom. Would Walter be a
First
good
of all,
babysitter for your
Kids'
kid?
feet are getting sniffed.
What?
Walter with the
Oh,
bald.
the bald thing. Yes. We established in our last tier list that if you're bald, you have a feet fetish. There's no question about it. That's written in stone.
I
And
mean, why else would he be with Skylar?
that's her only redeeming quality. Her long,
Her feet.
elongated feet.
Yeah,
I
the
see.
curled toes. I don't know.
So yeah, if your kids keep their
Walter
shoes
was the
on,
dad.
would he be a good babysitter? He is a father. You're right.
Yeah, he
He's
took
a
care of
And he
his.
was doing everything to keep his family safe, according to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, at some point he departed from that though.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It was-
He
it
did
wasn't-
eventually
It was an ego
become all
trip.
about him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they'd most likely be safe if he agreed. Unless he had to go.
Does he have
If
crack
he's-
around?
He always has the crack on him.
He's coming to your house, so
Or meth,
you
actually.
got around.
Yeah.
Meth, excuse me.
Meth. Does he have meth? His meth around?
You can teach your kid
He
colors.
got mess around all the time.
Hey,
all the
this,
time.
this meth is white. This meth is blue. He'll teach your kid colors. That's.
Well, hold on. What if like some gangs are coming to get revenge on him and he's watching your
That's
kids?
true.
'Cause-
Very
'cause,
true.
you know,
Very true.
Not once have I thought about the outside threat from any of these lists. That is a great.
Why are we
point.
bringing it up now then?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like everybody has
because
shooters
Walter
on
White's a
this-
normal guy. Everybody else can kind of take care of themselves, but Walter White, he's just a dude, right?
He has no
closest thing
powers.
to
He is
just
literally
the-
just a regular crackhead or meth head. Meth dealer.
He's never
A lot of
sniffed his own
people-
supply, has he?
No, well,
No, he's
actually,
just a meth dealer.
yeah, I think he might have had to once for one of the dudes, but he doesn't do it. Like he doesn't really.
He's not.
Because he's so regular degular, he does have everybody coming after him, the cartel,
Mm-hmm.
and your kids will probably get shot, and not intentionally, but they probably will get shot.
Yeah. I think he's.
I don't know. I think I would trust him to watch my kids just because he's a normal ass human being.
Yeah, he was a teacher too. He's a science teacher.
Yeah,
he was a teacher. He knows.
Yeah.
But the outside threat, especially as the show goes on, like he gets more and more.
The question is, do I know about his misdeeds? That's the question.
Well, we do. That's why he's on the list, right?
Okay,
he is a supervillain.
So if I know about his misdeeds and this is my pool to pull from,
this is like you have no one else to call, but Walter White's on your list. Like you have Walter White's phone number.
I just wouldn't go out. That's the whole thing. Like, I just wouldn't go out. I would just be like, hey yo, I gotta stay inside tonight because my options are Thanos, fucking Luther, fucking Poison Ivy, or Walter White. What the fuck? Why would I ever leave my children with any of these?
I'm glad you're coming to this realization at the very end. At the very, very end of the tier list. But it's a little too late. We got to rank them. We're there. We're at the finish line. We cannot derail right here.
I would put him in most likely be safe. I'm definitely ruffling down tier because of the criminals that could be after him.
But most likely, they won't know where he is at the time where he's babysitting.
Exactly. He's pretty smart about covering his trail and things like that. So,
all right, most likely.
I'm not worried about the kids getting high.
No, you can't feed the kids meth because that's losing money for Walter. He wouldn't even allow it. He wouldn't even allow it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but he never really brought it home. He just brought the money home, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So,
he made Jesse keep it all.
How's our list?
Say Jesse had it.
Jesse was on that shit.
This list is fucking insane. Everybody involved should be executed.
Do we rank who's the top of each one?
So let me throw this on the top. So for top of the list, we got Dr. Disrespect, Frieza, Galactus, Zod, Homelander, Joker, Omni-Man, Red Skull, Saul Guy, Shang Tsung, and Ultron. That sounds like the biggest threats right there. Most likely, we got Cersei, Reverse Flash, Shredder, and Thanos. Probably will be safe. Bowser, I think he's too high personally, but that's okay. I like Bowser right there.
I said that when it happened.
Green Goblin, Jugs, Scarlet, Hanzo, and Two-Face. Most likely be safe. Bebop, Rocksteady.
Way too high.
I think they'll be perfect too, but damn, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank. Harley Quinn. Magneto, Man Ray, or Manta, if you're refined and
Man Ray.
Penguin, Ursula, and Walter. And then as for the perfects, we got Doc Ock, Doctor Doom, Killmonger, Lex Luthor, Loki, Poison Ivy, RZA, and the Riddler.
The Riddler.
The Riddler. And we still have Walter screaming in the below. There we go. Get out of here. So how are we looking?
Okay, well, all right. To make my piece, I really think Omni-Man should be bumped down one just because he's a dad. That's all.
Agreed.
My only real gripe is Galactus. Still.
Agreed.
I think Galactus should be in its own tier, to be honest. I don't think he should be any lower. I think if
because Galactus is not evil. He would take the job and then he would not do it because it's not in his interest to eat the planet at that time. He's watching your kids.
Agreed.
I'm confused how Ursula can be as low as she is.
Well, Ursula doesn't kill people. She just
she just fucks profit. I get that, but
your kid
she
will come
wasn't
back
a
though.
Person though.
Well, none of these people are good people. We're not
not even a nice person. I mean,
she agreed. She agreed in your moment of need to take care of your children. Is she most likely going to harm them?
How is Walter White Ursula?
Walter White is only because he's around dangerous things.
Yeah, he's around dangerous individuals and come in your house.
Ursula is specifically being dangerous on purpose.
No, she's being manipulative, not dangerous.
Not dangerous. She takes talent. She's not gonna.
I mean, I know she gargles his balls, but like once he woke up, it was fine.
Why'd you say that, Dean?
He should try to get over the Prophet's skin.
So, Prophet, did you ask Ursula like how does it feel to have me inside you?
I don't think he's even here anymore.
Holy shit! Did he leave?
He's still in, but I don't think he's here.
Correct. Now I'm just
right now. Crying.
It's a pee break.
Finally, the beer finally got him. He's
gone.
Yeah, he's like, no, Dad, please.
He's like, I finished the tier list. Oh.
But yes, this is the tier list. I'm setting it in stone unless we have any last minute changes.
If you want to revisit the first ones, that's fine. Now that we kind of like.
The first one's as in what? I forgot what order.
Bring Galactus down. Bring Galactus down.
I think no. The whole planet will be toast with Galactus in.
I don't think you understand the power of Galactus.
Yeah. Fine, but he's not
I understand the power.
He's not evil, but having him in your solar system will just throw everything away.
Magneto
Him is a natural threat against your king.
To the universe.
There was no helping. Yeah, there was no helping.
Even if he doesn't eat, his presence is a danger.
Exactly.
That's why he could at least go to most likely, but they're not toast.
No,
everyone's toast.
Yeah, everything is toast. The whole universe is toast. If he comes to Earth, then the 5 planets around Earth are gone.
He has come to Earth in Marvel, and he hasn't destroyed it. He was just chilling.
I feel like it had to be. Really? Did he?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, you saw Google up. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me see. Has Galactus been to Earth? Can't he like reduce his size? Maybe.
Yeah, he can.
Sure. I'm sure there's at least somewhere where he like really to be like a normal dude. Not the fucking Ultra Galactus I know.
Mm-hmm. No. He spent most of his years as Doctor Doom's prisoner, so.
Yeah, he's been to Earth.
Mm-hmm. He has.
And the Fantastic Four dealt with him a bunch of times. Mm-hmm. And Silver Surfer's his herald, and he comes and says, "Hey, man, Galactus is coming. You guys should know about that." That's just my opinion. You said last minute changes. So.
He just eats.
Well, when he's coming, he comes to eat the planet. But in this case, he's coming to babysit. So.
I'm coming to babysit. Alright, I'm cool with melting them down.
Damn, the way the stone works. Alright, so this is our...
What should we move them like in order? Because you kind of have them all over the place. Like, who's the highest of your kids?
Oh, no, I'm not doing all that. No, they all share the same responsibility on the list. We're not going. Yeah, we're not breaking the. Yeah, that's how tier lists work. They're not A tier and then A B tier. No. There's all bad, all kind of bad, all blah blah blah. Yeah, so.
Let's revisit Bowser because you think he was too high.
I think Bowser should be perfect, but
it's set in stone.
No, I said I think he should be perfect, but we voted. I'm not gonna go against the vote, but yeah, that's the only thing I would change. Didn't we say at the end we're gonna pick who we want to change? The one person.
Oh, everyone picks like exactly one person
to babysit. Yeah.
Mine. We said we would pick one person out of the pool
to babysit your kid. Which one?
Yeah, that's who I was suggesting.
Yeah,
it was like everybody got to pick one person out of the pool in order
Ra's
to.
Al Ghul's in perfect.
So who wants to go?
No, I argued against it.
You weren't here, man. Yeah.
I needed you, Myth. You weren't here, man. I needed somebody to argue with me.
You weren't here. Yeah, you let him go.
Who are we gonna start with?
I think Bowser would be my pick for my babysitter.
You're gonna start? Okay, Bowser. Mm-hmm. Okay, your children are gonna be fired.
I'm gonna take
next terrible parent. Step up.
I'll see you when ready.
Queen says Lex.
I'm taking Lex.
Okay.
Lex.
If you can afford them, yeah, your kids are safe.
That's actually great. No, you can afford them.
Yeah.
Lex is getting $7.25 an hour to
he's gonna
make your kids into brain geniuses.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Lex.
I'm thinking Poison Ivy because she's hot.
Hell yeah, that's good.
Come on, to a hot babysitter.
Who's picking Poison Ivy? Hold on, let's stop and identify ourselves. We know.
Simpy is picking Poison Ivy.
Simpy is picking Poison Ivy.
Go figure.
Okay.
Are you writing this down or something?
I don't disagree with you because
that's a first.
I've seen her. I've seen her in fucking Batman and Robin, and she was hot as fuck. Uma Thurman.
No, that was the worst casting for Poison Ivy in that one specific casting. I didn't really like. I don't really care for.
You like that?
She's hot in the animated series.
Uma's hot.
What I said.
She got no body, no curves, no. Uma's not
in the animated series. Oh, Uma.
That's why she's hot.
No,
it's like I want to date a straight up popsicle. So I'm
all right.
Wow.
Who else has got to fix it?
What? Y'all gonna hate me for wanting to date a popsicle?
Okay. Nope.
Not at all.
Okay, but you cool with Doc Ock? Okay, fine.
No, I would pick Doc Ock. That Doc Ock over Uma Thurman.
Yeah, for sure.
She got curves.
Actually, that's my pick. I'll take Doc Ock.
All right.
It wasn't even my pick. It was Fiasco's pick.
No, I said Bowser.
Wait, you said Lex?
Yeah, I said Bowser.
Okay, that's a good pick.
All right, so who picked so far? Babysitter.
Dean, who do you want?
Oh, Riddler, 100%.
Who's Button want? She ran away, but who does she want?
Button, it's just Prophet can pick.
I'm gonna say Dr. Disrespect.
I really appreciate that one.
Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect.
Terrible.
Like how Dr. Disrespect is up there with Homelander. Like that's
yes, bro.
I mean, I get it. I'm just saying it's ridiculous.
Should he never let me pick?
Things that Homelander won't do.
It's Ultron who destroyed universes and then just fucking Dr. Disrespects in there.
Hey man.
All I'm saying is, hey man, you should have been here.
Mm-hmm. You missed it, Myth.
I guess I did.
I made a trip to the store.
That's a
You did what?
Bar is
Who's
hard.
next? Who's next?
Myth
Only
has a
person
pick.
left is Myth.
Really? Okay. I'll go with Homelander. Nah, just kidding. Not really. I'll go with Man Ray. I'll go with Man Ray.
That's too
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Who else got Man Ray?
I thought I heard somebody else say Man Ray.
No one else did.
No.
Queen, who did you pick, Queen?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor? Okay. Good. Alright, who we got left? Much. Who you got?
Oh,
Much pick Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, yeah.
Okay.
We got anybody left?
I think that's everybody.
Everybody.
Any honorable mentions?
I'm picking Dr. Doom.
Oh, I thought he was gonna.
I want the Doom bot teaching my children.
Victor is also a strong choice. Yeah.
I thought he was going for the 2-time.
I know. I was like, yeah. I heard Doctor, and I was like,
Yo, bro, you know how diabolical it would have been for me to be like, yes, Dr. Disrespect. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Oh my god.
I think Magneto would be my runner-up for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Runner-up.
You know.
Yeah, I like the list. I'm setting it. I'm posting on socials. I'm gonna get roasted, and I'm gonna take the heat for you guys. How's that sound?
Shang Tsung. Oh my god.
I don't feel great about this.
You don't feel great about it?
I don't feel great about this.
That's the point.
I mean,
that's how I know
you tagged me in a lot of shit. So
that's how I know it's
an
successful.
Interview or some meeting, they were like, "Hey, wait, I've heard that voice before."
Yeah.
No.
Your soul is mine.
Your soul.
Yes, I'm good with that.
Ultron, okay, yeah, he deserves to be up there. Fucking
Who?
Robot, Ultron, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what I said. Yeah.
Omni-Man, yeah, put him up there. You already know.
They fought hard on that. They wanted him to go down one.
Really?
He was a father.
He's a father, so you normally
Yeah,
get
but-
bumped down.
Okay, but
Don't make
he's
him a good
father.
father.
But think about what he did to his son. You know what I'm saying?
You missed that whole
His
arc, man.
own son.
I'm not allowed to do this again. I can't do it.
Yeah, Derp
If
Dean.
you
I don't
respect your
know.
kids enough, you could watch.
Well, I'm saving it. Thank you guys for helping me with this list. I couldn't have done it without you once again.
I know.
Now, next time we gotta think of something more cursed so that we can argue and disagree some more. This has been great.
Next
Not
time,
come back.
I'm literally gonna have like a 3
Which superhero gets the best head? No, I'm just kidding. Next time.
Wow.
qualifiers.
Galactus coming back.
But still.
Cool.
Honestly, who gives the best head?
No.
Maybe
Ursula.
okay.
Probably Poison Ivy.
Ursula would be top tier. No, Poison
Look
Ivy.
at them lips, man.
Yeah, Ursula top tier. Walter White following.
Ursula easy because she's used to seafood type shit. So she's like trying to slurp. You know what I mean? Like Ursula is gonna slurp your shit up.
Are you talking about raw fish again, man?
I'm talking
He's
about
having the
everything.
flashbacks that he was talking about earlier.
I'm talking about everything.
Exactly.
Jesus.
All right.
Did we already?
I'm going to bed. Anything else? Last minute?
I'm going to bed.
Man.
All right.
You have a good one, buddy.
You guys take care.